There once was a squirrel and her name was Lil Red. She ate some bad peaches that went to her head. She stumbled and staggered home to her bed. And when she woke up in the morning, she said, "Let's listen. Lil Red, Lil Red, she goes where no other squirrels tread. Squirrel.
Squirrel! Hey, y'all. I feel like I just saw y'all earlier. How you doing? I'm about to, I bet she's not here yet. But they said she was coming back, right? So I just heard somebody pull up in my driveway in a loud truck. I might have turned around. I can't make it up. Like, people just show up here, whatever. Like, they never call. My friend called earlier. She did call me. But 10:30 at night, maybe they were turning around, because 10:30 at night, you should call. Hey, Tammy, Claire, Barrett, and Ann. Welcome back. I don't know if notification went out. Hey, Miss Jean. Welcome. Did you get a notification, Jean? I'm trying to see. I told everybody we were coming back when Emily was done. So hopefully the notifications will go out. And if not, they know we'll be here. I've been pulling up video. I was trying to pull up to see what Katie's done the last couple of days, because I haven't watched her. And I keep seeing these titles that I want to watch, but they were just posted today or streamed today. So I'm not going to play them. But they should be interesting. Hey, Tammy, Angel Grace. Hey. Miss Jean Phyllis, Cano, welcome back. I think I got everybody. All right. Barry, did you just change the way your name was spelled, or did you change? Or you changed just the screen name, right? Did y'all watch Teen Mom? Anybody? Somebody please tell me this week that you watched Teen Mom. Someone in the chat had to watch it. Let me turn my live stream off. Yeah, okay. You did. Can we talk about the way Mackenzie talks to that kid that bites the teacher until they bleed? Like he was a 2-year-old, like, "You're my little sweet angel, can't be biting the teacher," and giving her blood poison. She'll die. Like, she just made it sound so sweet. I can't with that show anymore. I can't. Hey, Little Red, Angel said. It's a cute profile picture. I need to make Cash my profile picture. Hoot said, "Oh, Hoot. Hey, Hoot, how are you been? Been in the hospital since Easter? I've heard that you've been in the hospital. I had a silent stroke a few years ago and didn't know it, and infected my heart. Came home today with oxygen. I get a notification. Good. I'm glad you're home. I hope you're feeling better. Is the oxygen temporary, or you don't know yet?" Claire said, "Because of James Charles' statement tonight, I wonder if that is why KJ privated all videos done on him, losing her thousands of hours of viewerships. Is she trying to avoid a suit from him?" Okay, if she republics those videos, she gets her viewerships back, right? It don't delete them, right? That she made in private. I need Veronica to hop in the actual, not the chat, but the whole YouTube channel. I didn't know that James made a statement tonight because I've been here. And then I fixed some hamburger helper. But she's always got a reason for something. I thought she deleted it all because it was going to get her in trouble. Hey, Tammy. Yeah, we're so glad that who's okay. Claire said that about James Charles. What do you think, Claire? Thousands of hours of views. Is she trying to avoid a suit from him? Do you think he could sue her? What's he suing her for? What's James suing her for? I mean, what would he sue her for? She didn't drag him like she drug. She kind of fangirled him, and then she'd hate on him, and then she fangirl him. His 19-year-old ass tricked her into removing videos and tweeting his words. She is such an idiot. Allegedly, I'm sorry. I just mean, she calls herself a journalist. You can't be fangirling. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't a journalist. If Keemstar comes in here, tipster, you want to come in? Woohoo! Little Red. You know, I mean, I can't help it. Little Red 199 social blade. I think she lost 400. Okay, Claire. If she takes 200 viewerships out of private and puts them back public, does she gain that 200 viewerships back, or are they gone? You see what I'm saying? Does it start over? Mama T. Tister, you see me punching the invisible air monsters that were coming at me? Where is Irish anyway? She disclosed a private conversation. Wait, oh. I missed the part about calling him a perv. Sorry. She discloses everybody's private conversations. And then when she emails you, she tells you not to disclose her private conversations. She claimed his mom told her things about him. But are they true? Yeah, I mean, is it true that his mama said that too? Holy hell, I just left a crazy chat. Who's? Please tell me. I don't know if they're lost forever. I'm the YouTuber. I'm sorry, I don't know. I don't know. I got subs to YouTubers too. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't know until I think I found out what did I learn today about YouTube? I learn something new every day. Mm-hmm. Oh, I still don't know if you private a video, you lose the viewers. If you republic it, do you get them back? That's what I'm going to research next. I'm going to do my homework. Have y'all seen that? Nobody here watches Teen Mom series like I do, like we do. Some of us do, but Janelle's court documents. It's like, how did they get to court to not release this until exactly when the TV network wants it to? She filed an emergency custody order against her mom for Jace, and she lost. The papers just got released or dropped or whatever. And apparently it was embarrassing for Janelle. She was pissed. She didn't win. Jace tried to catch the house on fire. Is that the one? Yeah. She couldn't get... Barbara couldn't handle that kid if he really flipped out. And Janelle couldn't either, though. I mean, David could, probably. That poor boy. Okay, praying for you. We're all praying for you. 199 at Social Blade. You talking about that one video? Or total? 400 in viewership. That's and this is Katie talking to James that did all those things, right? Holy hell, I just left a crazy chat. I'm waiting. Hopefully temporary, have to see if I need a stent or an artery. That was gonna die. Little Red. So glad you didn't hoot. We're tough old ladies, huh? Babs is tiny. Janelle's 4'11" or something. She's tiny too. What? She might be 5 foot. I don't know. I'm sure people know. She's a shorty too. Is she taller than Mom though? I think so. She hovers over a little bit. They were arguing about people calling CPS and other stuff. Oh, I know who you're talking about. It was. I know what community it was. That's all she had to say. CPS calls and welfare checks. It's like you get a little bit of flashback from this neighborhood, but then you're like, oh no, the other one is unfortunate. Police wife went up on panel to help, and I listened for a minute. Decided it doesn't concern me. Yeah, I was going up on panel when he was talking, and I was like, what am I doing? No. And then he's like, there he drops the bad word. Please don't go on the panel when I'm calling. When the call's connected, we're just waiting for the audio and for the visuals to catch up, right? And I'm sitting there in the call, and out comes whatever he said. He said the B word multiple times, and I wanted to crawl under the desk, the chair, whatever. So that was not a good idea. I don't make the best decisions, y'all. Ever. No, sometimes I do. I'm not good at making last minute decisions. I'll pick the wrong one most of the time. What? YouTube, Morphine YouTube finally dropped James Charles. Is that his wife that does the H3 podcast with him? I can't remember her name. It's Hila? Is her name Hila? Hila? And I want to know, yeah, I need to. Hey, not a fan. I need to stop telling y'all I want to know and go find out for myself. But if y'all are in here watching, if we were friends, I'd just ask you if Ethan and Hila are married and Trisha's engaged to. So is Trisha engaged to Hila's brother or Ethan's sister's husband? Oh my God. I saw a video. Let me see if I can find it. This was good. I played this little clip. And I've never been a Trisha Paytas fan, y'all. I'm not a fan, but she used to sit in her bath on her kitchen floor and talk about like what drugs she did the night before and eat food. She's doing stuff now. She's staying busy with some content and a bunch of different platforms. So they talked about her on, I will never remember which channel it was. So I have to search for it. It was Dustin and Nick, but I don't remember which channel. Don't they both have a channel? I think it was Nick. Or did I have a channel together? We did Trisha Paytas too. Yes, the first one comes in. Yeah, it's on the viewer's voice. And Katie's a super supporter of Trisha now for some reason. S.C. Johnson, Miss Cassandra. Yeah, I saw that. I just saw that. We're not gonna be here very long. We might go a few minutes into it, but April and I have no idea what's going on. I just hope everyone's all right. What do you mean? Where are you in my DMs at, AR? Can you send me one? I know I can find you, but it might take me a while. Wait, I found. No, I didn't. If you could just send me a DM because I can't find yours and be positive that it's the right one.
No introduction needed at all.
Hold on, I'll pause it. Hold on. Oh, screen share. So this is Nick and Dustin, and this is pretty good to me. And I'm not an OnlyFans fan. I don't think I've never seen any OnlyFans, but I'm just saying I don't support or shun anybody that does it or don't do it. It's your body, your choice. But that's what they're just listen. Let's listen. As soon as I get it up on the screen. My hair, y'all. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Ready? Let's listen.
Fiance.
Fiance.
Which is kind of awkward sitting here like this. It's like we're on a date at a restaurant, sitting across the table from each other.
Yeah.
Because
Right across the
we
fridge.
literally have our microphones sitting on top of a skincare fridge in the middle of our bedroom floor. Because today we are going to finish setting up our actual recording space. Some furniture got delivered. Thank God. But I wanted to come on here and I wanted to talk about Trisha Paytas. Trisha, in my opinion, now a lot of people are going to disagree with me, has had a very, let's see, what's the word I want to use for it? 2021 has been very good for Trisha. Like, I feel like she's redeemed herself for a lot of people. Yes, she's done some horrible things. I feel like Trisha does apologize, though, and tries to at least grow from the situation. Now, is that saying that she will never go back and troll with the same stuff? No. There's a good chance that could happen. But, I mean, she has acknowledged it. She has apologized. She hasn't pulled, like, a James Charles or any of those other people with their little apology video. You know, the apology videos, they sit down, they'll apologize, and then like a month later they're back to it. Or just like James, never stop.
Nikita,
yes. I saw Nikita's Instagram story. She was showing her mom her billboard that she rented over there in Sunset Boulevard. So that's nice. Good for Nikita.
I'm just.
Hey, I had to pause it. Hold on. 1 second. I thought somebody was just down there. Oh, there it is. Okay, I thought it won't. It's the share screen shows up like a person down there. Okay, so they're rambling right now. I just rambled. My own mind just rambled. Like I don't know what they just said. I watched it yesterday, so I know what they said, but I don't remember what they said. I hope you were listening, but none of that matters because what really matters is what Trisha says. After Joey sees her OnlyFans picture, let's listen.
I'm gonna start calling her, "Hey Javier."
Hey Javier. But Trisha's being talked about, and this time Trisha didn't even ask for this attention. It has been given to her by Joe Rogan, which I know Joe Rogan from Fear Factor.
Yeah, a lot of people don't remember who Joe Rogan is, but apparently he has like one of the world's most like
the most downloaded podcast. And a lot of people just like him. A lot of people just like him because of his political views.
Isn't he like one of those InfoWars people or something?
I have no idea.
I have no idea.
The last thing that I heard, other than that he had the podcast, which I've never listened to, is that basically he did Fear Factor. But there was some more drama with Joe Rogan and his podcast. I think it was either
wasn't he big about the MMA fighting too? Like he was all into that somehow. But they never mentioned that. It's always Fear Factor. And people don't like him. Nick and Dustin don't get mad. I played their video, but it's amazing. I can't. I'm gonna, if they're still talking, I might skip a little bit because they're talking about Joe. But she's fixing to start talking, so let's listen.
Annie, one of these beauty influencers was talked about in the Joe Rogan thing, and I did a video on it. Now that I just remembered that, I really think it was Manny.
Nah, it's possible. I know that the other week that I think it was Fox News did a clip and they used
with Manny.
That was awful.
Yeah, that was.
They always pick Manny. I remember he was like in a newspaper about like gays going to hell or something at one point in time. Well, awful, just awful.
It's completely awful. So Trisha's being talked about. Joe Rogan had a guest on his podcast. She brought up the fact that she follows Trisha. She subscribed to the OnlyFans, and Joe asked to see a photo of her. And when he was showed the photo, said, you can keep it.
Yeah, you can keep that.
You can keep that.
That's so disrespectful and rude.
So Trisha went on a rant. She didn't make it to the 8 minutes in her video though. She made it to like 7 minutes and 48 seconds. So that's how much Trish is just like, I'm probably gonna have this video demonetized anyways, because she took this situation with him trying to shame her and turned it into a positive. Like she promoted the hell out of her own.
She was like, I made $1 million a month or whatever.
I bet she made more than him this month.
It's for men.
Oh, wait, I made before.
Everyone was just like, oh, picture of me.
Come for me over
Damn.
on OnlyFans.
You can come for me over on my OnlyFans. So here is a clip of Trisha talking about it in her YouTube video as well as with the TikTok.
Joe Rogan couldn't even have the decency to at least put a picture of me. They're gonna like show the picture and mock me and be like, oh geez, like the guy on camera was just like, oh geez. Oh geez, here I am. But what radiates from men, because this happened now, we had Barstool, something, Media Sports, whatever it is. They laughed at me, body shamed me, just like puking noises when watching my adult content. No one's forcing you to watch this, FYI. I no longer post free-nilly on Twitter. In fact, I barely even promote my OnlyFans, and it's still really popping. I'm still in the 0.01%, so. But no one's forcing you to watch this. And this has been a pattern. Old, conventionally unattractive men. It's not a diss.
This is funny.
I like conventionally unattractive. Radiate small energy, and once again, not a diss. A lot of people like small dicks, but maybe not the energy you want to radiate. And it just is gross. There's a lot to come for me for. I mean, you can literally come for me on onlytrisha.com, but a lot you could come at me for. Looking at a photo of me in a bikini and go, oh, you can keep that. Why? I heard that Joe Rogan is highly intelligent. I'm like, he's so smart. He's so this. But honestly, I look at that. I'm just like, oh, he has no intellect whatsoever. He can't come up with a wittier quip or even just, if I'm not your type, you really don't have to just say anything. You have a guest on it saying she appreciates my work and my content and the hard work that I put out. Once again, shout out Allie for acknowledging that. Because I do be making updated content on my OnlyFans, onlytrisha.com every single day. And my YouTube channel, 2 of them. And
Listen, okay, I'm rewind it. Listen to what she does every day. This is not the same Trisha that used to talk about the last time she did meth and sitting on the floor eating, crying, them hot messes. They were. I felt really bad that whoever loved her was letting those videos stay up. Hey, Irish badass. So glad you're here. You can bring friends over to the party tonight. Wait, I'm trying to find Mama T so I completely scrolled out on you. I tried to do it from the DM, and I said I can't do it. I got to go back there to do it. I can't do it from here. Did I do it from YouTube and I just forgot? I was trying to check to see. I did check the first stream. I checked to see if there was known issue about people getting booted. There wasn't, but it did say it was reported a bunch of times in my channel. At first, YouTube kept saying it was probably a bad connection. I don't think that everybody was good. I mean, was it 3 people or was it a bunch of people? But maybe it said it was probably about the stream keys, and it probably is because how long ago I've made that video, that whatchamacallit, the schedule. Give me 1 second. How do I do this? Mute. I'm trying to give Mama T a wrench for a minute. She wants to drop some. Okay. Now, I'm going to probably leave that there. Let's go.
my podcast and my TikToks. And yeah, generally just
I'm gonna rewind so you can hear.
That you're eyeing over me because of my antics online, but eyeing over me, and you won't even show my photo. You show every other photo that you guys are referencing, but you won't even show mine. Joe Rogan and the other guy that's eyeing over. I don't exist for your But I can provide that for other people that like this type, onlyshush.com. Not every woman is here to be. Good morning. I woke up this morning and chose kindness. So I woke up this morning with a ton of followers on social platforms. That news that, oh my god, if Joe Rogan goes off on Trisha. I was like, he would never. But he did. I was like, really? The Jew that hosts Fear Factor in the 90s is really going to come for all of this? Okay, let's see what you have to say. About an hour and 12 minutes in of Allie Makovsky's episode. Shout out Allie. She called me a savage and she called me a hard worker. Love you, girl. Brought me up and talked about how she follows me on certain platforms, which this man, Joe Rogan, there's this guy here responds, yes, this guy right here. I'm not going to go for the logos because he's an older man who obviously gives off STE. And I've seen comments that say he looks like
That's regular speed, y'all. I didn't do anything to it. That's just how she talks.
an egg or braids. I'm not going to comment on that because I'm not petty like that. So she's like, let's see a picture of her. Because that's what's important when your guest is like, hey, I like this person. She's cool. So she goes, you can keep that. Doesn't even show me. Give me that promo. I'm a beautiful looking girl. Give it to me. The other male in the room obviously was not a fan either. Joe Rogan's brain must be fried from all the keto. Eat a carb, babe.
How do you feel about Trisha calling out Joe Rogan?
I think she's fine in doing that. I think that it's very offensive when anybody would.
I think she did a great job. I think that they say that she got I think that some people took it different than I did. Some people took it like Joe Rogan job or career shamed her, or he said no because it was OnlyFans. But I just took it like he went, ugh, not my top. Like, she's not my top. So I thought it was like a body or a physical shame. Like, I don't like her looks. I could be wrong. I don't know. I don't think they asked Joe. Well, Joe probably did tell it. If he blessed her out in his podcast, I'll have to go look and find out. Let's listen.
Like any person, not just Trisha, but if you were like, oh, you can keep that, that's gross.
I just don't understand why we're trying to shame people for sex work as well.
I don't get
That to me is like crazy.
See, they think it's about the
people
sex
that are
work.
literally doing OnlyFans that have quit their normal job, have been able to buy a house, pay off their student loans and everything. It's like, so are you shaming them because they're making more money than you, or are you shaming them because you actually think what they're doing is disgusting?
I don't know.
Because a lot of the times though, because I get a lot of hate over on Twitter because I do OnlyFans as well, and it's like, is it kind of like not like I was gonna say, is it like a jealousy issue? Not in the fact that like I think, oh, I'm so good looking or whatever, but that I have the confidence to put myself out online like that, whereas someone else could do it and they're like, oh, I would never hit upload.
I don't know. I think that Trisha has always been very out there with her body and stuff like that, and it's pretty much.
Okay, did y'all hear Nick? He said, I'm on OnlyFans too. Y'all come find me there. Who? AR. Did you send me a DM somewhere? See, there's only
I
another
think
minute.
Trisha is that comfortable, if that makes sense, but she is comfortable enough to do it, and like she kind of acknowledged that.
She's comfortable enough to cash those checks.
Yeah. Money talks.
Praise be.
Trisha put what did she say? She drank a bottle of piss for $100.
Oh my goodness.
For $100. So she is like Lisa Rinna and will never turn down a job.
Yeah.
That is Trisha.
That's how
I'll turn down a job.
Where she is.
She said that she'll never turn down a job. That's why she did
Depends
the
ad.
Depends. And it Depends has made her millions of dollars.
Hey.
So good for Lisa Rinna. We love Lisa Rinna on this channel.
Wow.
We all that said, everyone.
That was it. That was gross. Oh, hello. I had you covered up. Rarely care. I came late. Not sure what's going on. I'm gonna back up. Okay. Rogan is a commentator for MMA. Scump's my freaky sister. I just started Rarely Care. Colleen Bennett, welcome back. Amanda said no thanks, Joe Rogan. Okay, I was trying to make sure there wasn't nothing in the chat I missed. Here, Irish Badass. If I've missed anybody in the chat and not spoken to you, I'm sorry. Hey, just here for the tea. Miss Cassandra said the two that were in here one night talking weird. Huh? The two that were in here talking weird. Did they stay in here or did they? They were talking about some basement. In here? Yeah, it can be fun, Claire. Sometimes. I'm going to do a little searching. I didn't get to, we had a whole hour and a half between streams, and I didn't even do anything that I was going to try to do to be more prepared. She was talking about religion and children and SA, trauma, animals, science, religion. Yeah, she needs to shut up. It's not just one. Joseph Duggar and Carlin Bates' secret courtship revealed. Ginger Duggar breaks a Duggar rule by refusing to exploit her kids. Nice wording. Thank you to our nurses on behalf of Katie Joint. So she actually said thank you. Oh, she blamed him for something? Let's see. I want to see that one. It says KJ, who is this? This is Renelle. Well, no, it's not even a day old. We'll have to watch it later. KJ is the most disrespectful person. Ironic that she left Twitter after making huge accusations against Emily. See, only like 3 of the videos are actually, when you type in her whole channel name, only the top 2 are in the notifications, and then you get a bunch of her hate, like people that don't like her. Their videos come up when you search for her. So how haven't these people seen these videos? Yes, Billy Martin Dungeon is what Cassandra said. His thoughts for allegations in general. I can't fault him for reporting on them, as he has a news channel. His Twitter, I'm sorry, I do not support it. We disagree sometimes. Well, we do that with our friends, and usually grown-ups can get through it. Sometimes they can't. Hey, Terry Lynn and Kay. I think I like that Kano's at an earlier time zone, so she can be here a lot more. And if I was streaming at 2 and 3 in the afternoon her time, it should be at work. I can't quit yawning now, y'all. Same here making I haven't made my muffins yet. I'm excited. I love banana nut bread. I got a bunch of kinds. I got like 4 different kinds of muffins mix. I don't have enough milk to make all the muffins that I bought. Kiera, when did you say you go back? I'll get you out. I'm sorry. I know you like get me off that screen. We're glad you're home. We love you. We all love you too. Kano. Is Krista still here? I know she came in earlier. I never saw her name, but I spoke to her. I don't know if she'd already left by the time. As soon as I heard that she was in the chat, I know her and her husband have been in the hospital recently, and now her nephew. I think it was her nephew. Scumps. It's Friday. It's the weekend. It's not fun anymore if you don't have a job. Like a leave that you have to get out of bed at a certain time job, because it's just like every other day. Hey, fun time. She's live streaming with the hubby right now. Amazing. She's live streaming on her channel with him. What if I went live stream and said, y'all look, she's following me and stalking me and restreaming my live stream. Report her channel now. Y'all reckon I'd be shut down tomorrow? I think I would. I just have a feeling. Claire, Miss Cassandra, me too. The only thing you can do with the stupid is play with it. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, well, I talked to her at least. Jill Duggar starts new therapy to manage stress after reuniting with her family. Who tells her this personal stuff like this? Why is it any of her business that one of the Duggars is in therapy? She should be in therapy. She said she did. She said she does therapy. I don't know if she does now. But it's terrible that she has got to worry about that at this point in her life. She's not old. Tammy's not about 40, in her 40s. But she's now got to worry about her third and fourth grandkids. I think the reason Frenemies has changed how many of us see her is because when you hear her experiences and her diagnosis and all of that, everything she's done makes sense. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Because back then, I mean, even knowing like she had this and this and this mental diagnosis, seeing it on camera regularly, it makes it like she's just crazy. That's what people think. She's just a space cadet. But she seems to have turned it around. Did she say regularly like she's sober, like she's maintaining her sobriety, or she's just doing better? I don't know. I have to look up that one too. I don't. Maybe somebody just texted and told me. My Twitter's been locked down for 3 hours. Oh, Haiti, joyless, y'all. No, that's Keemstar. Never mind. Don't worry about it. He'll be fine. No, just kidding. Keemstar's Twitter's been shut down for 3 hours, y'all. He can't tweet or DM. Wait. He can tweet and DM. That ain't Twitter being down then, right? I don't count. Hold on. But I can't read tweets or replies on my board desktop. That sucks. Someone said, I'm over the drama with them. I think I said that. I won't read them. Kier, I'm going to, but I can't. Not in this chat and not like right now. I gotta talk to you. I gotta talk to you. I'll tell you. You're gonna find out. So what you want about Trish? She owns her stuff. She's like Ethan with that. They will admit their mistakes and apologize for it. She's sober. Well, good for her. Seriously, because the first video I saw of her, she was sitting on the floor crying in the kitchen. And she said, we always do these streams. And she was kind of a dude. And I was like, you always do these streams. So this ain't the first time you've wallered on the floor and you cried during live stream. And then she started talking about how long it'd been, or the first time, something about doing that drug that she talked about all the time. And then she started eating, I think, pizza. And it was, I felt terrible because I felt like, where's her family or somebody that loves her that could not let her do this on YouTube? And so upset. And it's like she's just a different person now on the way. Yeah, people can change. I like the episode that Dr. Dude was on. I used to too. But they said it got where he wouldn't talk with them after or between scenes, like whatever. He would just go on stage, do the show, and leave. He wouldn't spend any time. Nobody wants to do. I mean, people go out there to get whatever. They might want to go on the show, be on TV, or get their few minutes of fame. But if you go out there to talk to a doctor, don't you want to talk to a doctor? And I'm aware he's not a medical doctor or whatever. He's not the correct type of doctor. But Katie put it out there while she still had over a half a beer in her hand. So shut up. He didn't take any beer from you because you drank 3 all day. Why does it matter how many you drank? Unless he's sober. But why would you talk to Stassi like that at 3 a.m? He's eating cupcakes in a hot pocket trying to be sexy. Does he know that he's on camera? Hey, Todd, there's a camera there. You see, that's not a mirror. Katie's just awkward with it. Like, hey, guys, I'm at the channel. Now I'll give you 15 minutes to join it, and then we'll start over. I think mine came pretty quick. Wasn't it AR-15 that came in yesterday and said that they were the one that was in my chat, or like last week? Or Amanda? She don't remember. She's ignoring me. Y'all help me. She's talking about Mama, not Mama Ray, whatever, but Mama Clean. All right. Why is the jig up, Cody Brown? Okay, I'm gonna play one of these. I gotta pick one. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I want to hear him implode. I want to see what that looks like. We can pretend it's Todd. They look just like brothers.
You know, I felt called to do this. I really liked what I did have this wife, but it's just the fact that I met Cody that day Brown, and I got to pick him.
You know, this is something that we did choose, but because of emotions and outside influences in our culture, sometimes we struggle with it.
I really fell out of the whole thing. I hadn't met Robin at all for 3-4 weeks after marrying Cody did. And I'm panicking because I haven't met her. I don't know what she's like. Never even seen her before. And I thought it was horrible.
I didn't mean to make you. Hey, everybody, guys. Sorry.
Thirsty Thursday. Do you have your tea, coffee, or juice or whatever? Like, I always say juice because that's like what we drink in this house. At least that's what my son drinks. Do you have something to sip on? Because there's a little bit of tea. Okay, not a little bit of Sister Wives tea. This weekend is going to be the final episode of season 15. There has been 10 years of the Sister Wives. It's hard to believe that it's been 10 years since we met this family.
Are we not glad that she has not been streaming about this family for 10 years? Yes, guys. We should be happy. I missed everyone yesterday. No one was in my live. Oh. Do we stream at the same time, Kiki? I'm glad your day's okay. I've got 2 Kikis now. So, please forgive me. I never knew either of them like really, really well to where I know something to differentiate them. Wait, did one of the Kikis just had baby, right? Recently? Or no? I could be wrong. I'm thinking there's somebody that was kind of from the AMZ Breeders, Leslie, that what's it called? Community. But I could be wrong. No one was alive. I don't stream. Okay, so you're not the one that I'm thinking about that streams. I don't know if she streams for herself, but she'll get on streams with other people. Oh, who are you talking about, Terry? I was not giving a shout out to anyone. Do not come back here and say, why'd you send me to that channel? Because I'm going to say I did not. If you're talking about anybody I was talking about, because you got to be prepared, trigger warning, before you go into some streams, because they'll fight over there. But yeah, the Kiki, she's fine. But she said she don't stream. Hey, Angie there. Nay. I just confused Terry and Lynn real good. I thought you said you said you've seen Breeders. You said something about you'd have to check it out, and I thought you meant Breeders. That because I said Breeders' names, it was a misunderstanding. I sell my wreaths for good money. I have it. Oh, I've seen that in the chat. You have a few select, and you take orders. That's cool. Why I go to a few minutes. Oh, Augies, is that all? Is that who she's talking about? Oh, look at Katie. Look, she is side-eyeing me because I paused her. Impeccable pose. Cindy, I mean, spell check sucks, Kier. Let's listen.
Remember when the family was all just like, love multiplies. I want to have so many sister wives, and they were all like in
She looks legitimately crazy when she does that voice, and her eyeballs go wonky, and I buy it. Like I see it. She gets into character. I don't know. She could be a Stepford housewife.
Intoxicated, and they were like so like, polygamy is the most amazing thing ever. I love having sister wives. And Cody was all just like, I love to have wives, and I want to have as many wives as possible. And we were sold on this like ideal family that all was making polygamy work. It wasn't your average.
I never saw that. I never saw the women act like, oh, I love being a sister wife. I never saw that. There was always somebody bitching. There was always somebody that wasn't happy, didn't want to go around the others, thought Cody spent more time. Which episode were they all happy? I don't remember. Christmas, maybe? I don't remember. It could have happened. I didn't see it. Let's listen.
Mess that we were seeing in the world when it came to polygamy. It was nothing like Warren Jeffs. It was. They still aren't, by the way. It wasn't, there wasn't issues. They were all working it out. Everyone loved each other. They were going to prove to us that polygamy works.
Sure, Jan.
10 years later, it sounds like the con is up. The jig is up, guys. The jig is up. Because
she's so cool.
They're unhappy.
She's so cool. She's gonna cry. This is why I can't watch her when I'm at home by myself. If y'all are not in the panel for me to talk to, I'm like screaming at nobody. I'm like, you can't scream at Katie when you're just watching her, because then you feel dumb. I need to be screaming at myself when I'm watching her, probably. I just like, if I was alone and I was going to watch her, I wouldn't probably listen to her. I would just pause it and see what kind of good pauses I could get until y'all were live with me, and then we'd watch it. Terry Lynn, do you do like sports wreaths, colors, or just like holidays? I didn't read the whole one for Christmas. Did it specialize? Okay, sorry. Ooh, that is a good price. I mean, that is a price. Good money. Excuse me. When I get back to work, I'm going to get a wreath from you. Let's listen.
And they can't hide it anymore. And the 2-hour season finale, which will be on Sunday night, the 2-hour episode.
Oh, please don't let me miss it.
Finale is going to air, which is just really weird to me because there was 15 episodes last season, and now there's only 10. And I guess they're still filming for the next season. So we aren't even into like we're still in like spring 2020. We're watching stuff from a year ago right now. So when are they going to start giving us the good stuff? When are we going to see Isabel's procedure?
Okay, sorry, y'all. I had to WD-40 my chair that Mother Ross that Miss Kimberly sent me. Because I was going squeaky squeak when I sat down. And now it's better. That stuff's amazing. Let's listen.
Are we going to see McKelty have her baby? What about Maddie's little girl, Evie, having her amputation? What about all of that? We saw none of that. All we've seen is bickering and fighting over COVID.
I am in polygamy hell. I can't take it anymore.
It's kind of like how last season all they did was bicker and fight over the one house idea, and then this season it's like all they did is bicker and fight over COVID. Well, the issues now are getting very tense, and it's been mounting and building. And Christine, this whole season, has kind of been hinting that there's some serious trouble on the horizon between her and Cody.
I think we are at a crossroads. I think Janelle's 100% right. We are at a crossroads. They
said that she tries to. This one that's on the screen right now, that she tries to sabotage the other's relationships because she's not happy. And I missed the episode. If it's not happened yet, I haven't missed it, but I think it did, where they're on the land that they bought to build the huge house and they're not building it. And she's walking away saying, I can't be married to him anymore, Mary. I can't be your sister. Like, has that happened yet? I do try to watch those, like some of the episodes, but Katie, isn't this a show that Katie doesn't watch? I know the Duggar she doesn't. Maybe she watches this one. I can tell you where to get some weddings decorations for a great deal. I love the stuff. I used to make wreaths for my mother-in-law before I was married, before she was my mother-in-law. When she was doing the company, I told, well, you might not have been here, but one night that Michael Peterson, the staircase movie that Katie attacked a Kale Lowry from Team Mom about. She posted about that movie, The Staircase, and Katie said something about vaccinations, just to start an argument. And I knew the guy and his wife, the woman that's dead and her husband's in prison. They were customers of ours in Durham. They lived like a mile from our place. And they came in all the time. All the decorations on the news, even in that movie, the decorations, like the real pictures of their yard and stuff, that's stuff that my father-in-law made. My stepfather-in-law, that they bought from that place that they sold stuff. It was a lot, and with greenhouses and stuff. Maybe Miss Cassandra, considering with his hair back, he looks just like Toad. No, he don't look like Toad's brother. He looks just like Toad. But we're saying Toad's brother. Let's listen. If Christine goes on for very long, I'm not going to listen. Story time, my voice, I can't. Y'all don't want to, I'm not making anybody sleepy with my voice. I thought someone asked me about doing like true crime. I love true crime. I don't know if I would be good at doing it, but I would try it. I don't think y'all want me telling y'all stories, unless you want some fast, happy stories, and I can do squirrel time. Squirrel. Just here for the tea. I can call you on voice chat at bedtime and tell you a story. I just playing. I just saw something in the chat. Let's listen. I'm trying to find it.
She doesn't know is another crossroad of moving back to Utah.
Okay.
When we found out earlier this season that this legalization issue in polygamy was turned into an infraction from a felony, it made Christine realize that she wanted to move back to Utah. So when this new bill passed and became a law, basically what happened was there was a cohabitation law in the state of Utah, meaning that even if you did not have a legal marriage with someone, you could not have a cohabitation with more than one person at a time. And if you cohabitated and had more than one person that you were living with, that would be considered felonies, right? With, I think, up to 5 years in prison per person that you're involved with. In the terms of Cody, it could have been like...
She just wants people to go to prison, get their probations revoked, be on lockdown. Okay.
I don't know, 20 years. They had sued the state of Utah, and they dipped out, and that's why they ran over to the state of Nevada, and now they're in Arizona. And Christine is really unhappy because there's no polygamists at all in Arizona where they're at. Interestingly, too, the city of Flagstaff is clearly not very thrilled with them. Apparently, a lot of their neighbors don't want anything to do with them. They don't like them. They are just overall not happy with the Browns being in Flagstaff.
Kind of like Katie's neighbors are with her, and wherever USA she is. Listen.
According to multiple reports. And, you know, when you start separating yourself from the culture that you're in and you aren't around polygamists, life has a funny way of turning into monogamy. And that's really what we're seeing now. But when we met them, they all lived in one house, and now they're all living in 4 separate houses. They are farther apart than we've ever seen them. They are not living in it. The family is going to be meeting at Coyote Pass to sit down and have like a COVID social distance gathering. And during this gathering, apparently some stuff happened between Christine and Cody. Now, there was 2 clips that we saw of this upcoming episode. One is that Christine is going to talk with Cody about...
Look, oh my God. I'm just saying her looks. I'm not making fun of her looks. Look at her eyebrows where they start on the inside. This is making fun of her artistic skills, okay? Look at her eyebrows. When she looks straight at the camera, maybe you can't tell. The one on our left, her right, it's been rubbed off or something. I don't know. Oh, that's bad choice of words. I don't know. She didn't go far enough in with it. I don't understand. Well, she maybe had thin brows. I don't know. Let's listen.
How she wants to move to Utah. Last episode, she basically said, I don't want to retire in Flagstaff. I don't want to live in Flagstaff and not be around polygamists for the rest of my life. I want to go back to Utah and be around the polygamists in Utah. I can't stay here in Flagstaff. So Christine's daughters, McKelty and Aspen, are in Utah. And I think part of her is like, I want to be by my daughters. I want to be by other polygamists. And I just want to get the hell out of a place that nobody likes me, right?
She was quoting somebody. She was kind of pretending to be. That's Katie. Mirror. There's a mirror in front of her. I'm so sorry, Nene. I'll be praying for you.
Or nobody likes us. And apparently Cody's just not having this. They have this massive property, which they purchased in 2018. They've been sitting on this property for 3 years. Now, records in the county show that the property was purchased with these UCC loans, which are basically...
I agree. Not a fan. Hold on 1 second.
Unsecured loans that are through third parties, which are given and lent out by people that have bad credit or no credit, and they're typically like given, or they're loans that have collateral.
What are you talking about now? Are we done with this? Or I'll fast forward. I don't want to hear about loans. I thought we knew that wasn't the case. No. So you just kind of shocked me. I didn't see that today anywhere, and I'm sorry. And everybody in the chat, not a fan of KJ or Katie said we need to all say a prayer for Nene. I didn't want to read it out loud, but then it's a public chat, so she said it. She found out that she had stage 1 today, cancer. So let's all say a prayer for her. She's tough. She's gonna be fine, I'm sure. But prayers help. I believe that. Yeah, you don't have to tag everybody. We love you. Hey Donna. Just we'll see you around here in stay up to date, and you're going to be fine. You're going to be fine. I believe that. And you have to believe that. Squirrels, orange. I love how my little memes don't show up for some people. That stinks. So, somebody wanted to come in tonight on panel, and I told them they could. So, I'm going to drop the link. Hold on one second. And I'm sorry. I'm going to take a Twitter break, I think, y'all. Didn't we agree that was good every once in a while for a week or so? Just to get it out of your head. Twitter sucks. Hey. No, I didn't hear that, Nene. I'm sorry. I'm glad you said it here. I mean, I know I would have found out, but I don't know how I missed that. Did I? Hold on. Is that a no? Trying to get the link to share it, and it was Amanda that wanted to come in. I'm putting the link in the chat. I think. And I'm going to play this video and give her or whoever a few minutes.
Against them, like the land itself, and they usually have balloon payments. So in this specific loan, they have a 5-year balloon on this land on Coyote Pass. And I think in 2023, that balloon is up. So they have to do something on this property between 2021 and
I don't care about this.
Otherwise, they have to sell it, or
I mean,
they have
unless
to
y'all
pay
do.
off the total amount due of the property.
Okay, faster.
Usually, when you buy property and you're going to build, you would convert your land property loan into like a mortgage. And if you don't have that conversion, they're going to run out of time here. And I don't know what they're going to do. And Cody keeps saying that they don't have the money to build. So with all that being said, she is finally going to come to heads. Mary is apparently going to say that everything.
She's a real estate broker agent type person now.
Falling apart. Miss Janelle is struggling to understand what the context of her marriage is with Cody. And Cody is in a position right now where he says that he's in polygamy hell. Yes, Cody is in polygamy hell. And then in the middle of all of this, Christine and him get into some sort of altercation or some sort of argument. Christine starts crying.
Oh, that's the one I missed.
Mary starts talking about how the entire family is falling apart, that it's all just a big mess, that it's not working. And then she starts crying. Mary starts consoling Christine. So you know it's bad when you are in the middle of a fight and two wives that literally have not been able to stand each other for the entirety of this.
I'm so glad that AR just said, give me a sec, because I've said her twice and then I said her name and I didn't see her reply. And I was like, am I calling the wrong person by the wrong name? Is that not who I'm supposed to be talking to? And I was starting to like really doubt it. Y'all know me.
10 years. I mean, remember when they like had to sit down and
what is your deal? Why don't you like April? You said that a while ago too. You can't hate April. Just the month I was born. SC. I'm holding my breath for 2 more. Because of the pollen, that does suck. Because of the weather, it rains here a lot. I agree. Hey.
Christine was like trying to talk to Mary because Mary wasn't invited to Maddie's birth, and Mary got really upset, and then it created this huge mess and this huge fight, and then they had to have 2 separate conversations to resolve the situation, and they've admitted that they don't have the best relationship. So Mary, who really doesn't get along with anyone, apparently is consoling Christine as Christine is crying to Mary that she literally is done being married to Cody and she wants to leave.
It's falling apart. I'm not married to Cody anymore. I don't want to do it anymore.
This is the first time we've ever heard one of the women say, I don't want to be married to Cody anymore. Like, these words have never. Well, maybe Mary thought it with the catfishing thing.
How did she know?
Think she was really like.
They're not going to.
Like,
they're not going to say it.
Like,
oh damn it! They're not going to say it on the show. April, I'm a Taurus. I'm a stubborn bull. I am. I am true to my. I'm very true to my horoscopes or whatever. Your sound is bad. They are. Okay.
Oh, my sound is bad?
No, it's not now. It's not now. No, it kind of got staticky again. When you first unmuted, it was clear.
Okay, hold on.
There, it's clear.
Oh.
Now it's not. Clear? Not.
1 second.
Maybe that helped. Maybe it didn't. Helped? Not. Yours is over 13th. Mine's coming up here shortly. I haven't said the day yet.
Is that better?
That's better. Right now.
Okay.
You got booted. Hey, Eileen. You got booted. Is she live? She was reporting. Katie was live on IG, recording on Chris Lee Legal. I asked how it was any different than an Emily Baker reporting. I'll tell you how. Emily Baker knows what she's talking about. Katie probably doesn't. Well, you weren't in that name. Yeah, you could have been. Never mind. Hadn't Eileen A been kicked out of there? I thought she'd already been kicked from her IG live. She doesn't unblock people like some people do.
Hey, everyone.
Oh. Hey, Amanda.
Meet Rugsby.
Look at Rugsby.
I figured everyone could use a little bit of a laugh. And this is my clown dog.
Cuteness.
I know.
Cuteness overload.
He's 7 and he's very tired.
Oh, look, y'all. If you look at the I'm sorry. If you look at the YouTube screen, I don't know if you can see. Yeah. The top video, top on the right, is Radiant Bria, and there's a clown face over the headrest of the seat beside her. It's just me. It's just a thumbnail or whatever. But I have been wanting to watch that video since the first chat when I saw it, and I didn't watch it yet. As soon as this chat ends, I'm gonna see what this probably about me. No, I just kidding. It might be that. Everybody likes to do videos about us lately. Anywho, let's see. Let's listen. I'm gonna
in this
search
context, she is writing to Mary and saying, I do not want to be married to Cody anymore. And then Cody's like off looking at the card. Who knows how this is all pieced together? But those words coming out of her mouth, they matter. And Christine has not engaged at all on social media. She hasn't been tweeting at all during the season. She still lives at her house. They still live in Flagstaff. And I have a thought that maybe when they changed over the property, it had nothing to do with a split, because I realized now that she ended up getting the house in only her name and then shortly took the mortgage out after that. And I realized that coincided with Isabel's insurance or Isabel's procedure. So I'm wondering if she had to take out a mortgage in order to help pay for Isabel's spinal surgery for her scoliosis. Imagine, and maybe she used some medical expenses. I don't know. Having to mortgage your house.
She literally sounds like the devil.
She literally just said, I don't know. Well, why say that?
Because she's the devil. Like when you sped her up, it just sounds like she needs an exorcism or something.
And I can make her probably sound more like, let me see.
I don't know if we want that.
Yeah, well,
actually, the state of the Browns, who consistently don't get their children.
I would think slow would make.
This is going to be a mess. We will cover the whole finale.
She sounds like a whiny dog.
She sounds literally like she's delivering a speech about how great she is.
There she sounded like I can't remember the girl's name. Tori Spelling to me.
Yeah.
From the Beverly Hills, whatever that show's called. I don't like her. I don't like looking at the screen when she's on it. I don't like.
Well, as an artist, you did make some good remarks about her, the way her eyebrows. I thought some shading was a little different, maybe a different hue.
Can I give her some grace? Can I give her a little bit of charity for a second? I'm gonna give her some and I could be wrong. It's happened once or twice before, but I said this the other night. She has talked about when she stood up Suzanne Tickemeyer before, and Suzanne said or blocked her or whatever. She says, I didn't stand her up. I tried to contact her. Here's a DM where I emailed a mutual coworker from Patheos and said, and you can tell I'm worried. I'm like, I hope she's not mad. I was late, and by the time I got there, she had blocked me everywhere. And
how many times has she done that?
No.
General.
Suzanne blocked Katie because she was late. It's what Katie's saying. And Suzanne said she just stood her up. Well, this is okay. I'm going to do this one time just because I believe Katie here. And here's why. Because she had a receipt. She never has a receipt. She had an email where she emailed that dude and said, well, maybe that was a setup so she could say that, but she never brings receipts.
No,
she brings
she
receipts,
never.
and it was like
Not even her
almost.
birth certificate.
I mean, this Suzanne knew about this community being here, so maybe she just expected Katie to stand her up, and she didn't wait a reasonable amount of time before she blocked her. Who knows, But it could have been a misunderstanding.
No, but the fact that she has a receipt for it, it's like, I don't even want to give her. It's like, I know she has it, but she's lied so much. It's like, we have
you're
the
right,
proof.
but yeah,
It's right there, but we don't even want to believe that. It's like, you've lied so much and you're so terrible.
yeah. I mean, you're right. The boy who cried wolf, I guess.
Exactly.
But I'm just kind of. She brought receipts. that I was mind blown. I was like,
I think we all are.
Like, when the heck did she have time to make? When the heck did she have time to make that screenshot? Just kidding.
Hell
Just
finally
kidding.
froze over.
Yeah. All right. I'll be glad when. What do we want to listen? Yeah, let's listen and think of a video you want to watch next. Something good. I would like to watch an old one, but I don't remember which ones that were good.
Do you think this is the end of the road? Do you think not? We already know that there's going to be filming coming up next season because McKelty was on Instagram Live, I think it was like yesterday, and she said that the reason why she hasn't released a lot of photos of the birth of her daughter is because it was filmed for the show. And Christine last year said that TLC had filmed everything leading up to Isabella's spinal surgery. So we haven't even gotten Isabella's spinal surgery, and apparently now McKelty will be featured in the next season. So I don't know if they're going to split seasons and do another season maybe midsummer. For the last several years, they've only had it on once a year, but I'm thinking maybe they do 2 shorter seasons and split it into 2 parts A and B, kind of like how they used to do it with Teen Mom. We know there's going to be another season of Sister Wives. We also know that the season may include McKelty and the new baby. We also know it might include Isabella's procedure. We don't know when it's going to air. Honestly, after this whole season, I would love to see some more of the kids. I feel like that's the part we're missing the most. We at least saw a little bit of Truly. I need more Truly in my life.
She acts like she likes kids. Let's stop.
She doesn't even like the one she has. I know I shouldn't have even said that, but I'm just laying it out there.
Allegedly.
Yes, allegedly.
Let me see. I could torture my live chat, and play a Unirock video. Let me name 3. Some of these, like, if it was a different person doing them, they would probably be decent videos. Rumors the Duggars sent Katie a cease and desist. That has me interested. I haven't heard that. Well, I did hear
about time.
Right. And the other one I did hear about, I've seen part of this one. The hacker has Emily Baker and Salsa's email. That's old news. That's a week old almost too. But I want to. It's only 11 minutes about the Duggarson. Have y'all heard that? I hadn't heard that.
Literally, time, like YouTube time, passes. One day is like 3 months. You miss a couple days and you're all off track.
Yeah. Well, I was in the hospital for a week. The night before I had the emergency trip. My channel kind of caused some outrage in the community, and
I remember that.
By the time I got out,
following you,
everybody, all of my panel members and my subs and my mom, everybody here, kind of shielded me from knowing about it. I was kind of unconscious a lot of the 7 days I was in the hospital, but I didn't really know anything about it until the 3rd or 4th day, and then I only saw like Joe's videos that the lady, the hot miss from the UK, that Katie is shouts out now a little bit, and she was doing 2 a day saying I was faking it and I needed deplatforming. But I mean, that's what she does to everybody. So I didn't see it. But by the time I got out, like a week was like a month. It was better. I mean, it wasn't completely better, but I didn't get the hate that I don't think the hate lasted but a couple of days, and people were like, then they were like, okay, we don't agree with it, but I mean, we ain't mad about it,
But she sent her dogs after you, which
she dogs me. The dog's number 4. I mean, I don't know. I'm at maybe 6 now. 5, 4 to 6 somewhere.
You should get a punch card for that.
I know. I need a ticker.
And then you get like a new Tesla or something.
I need a ticker.
Shoot.
I need a ticker in my YouTube channel, like in the studio. So every time I get a new dog, I get like a The ticker goes off by me. No, I don't want to do that. I was just kidding.
No, we're just joking, everyone.
Oh,
Watch now that gets turned into something. But you know, we have fun. Let us have our little fun.
All right. I'll play this because I got y'all invested, but I'll la-di-da. Let's listen.
So, will you watch next season? How do you feel about this season wrapping up?
Oh, it's ending.
And
Yay.
what are your thoughts about the prognosis of this family? Do you think it's all for ratings? Do you think it's really splitting up? Or were they just under stress from COVID? Mind you, it's put a lot of people under stress, and maybe we're just watching the product of that and how it shifted the whole family. Or is this family literally going to start falling apart? Tell me in the comments below. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys. I can't. Okay, I want to. Y'all, please forgive me if you're gonna like.
Those
get mad at me and tell me.
graphics are like word art graphics. From what I remember when I was
What?
in third grade. The her ending. Yeah, it's like something you would draw on the little notepad or whatever.
He was totally like a 90s kid, wasn't he?
I think so. Makes sense.
Yeah. Who's in the house? Who said that? Who's in here? Good company. LB, hey, girly.
Turn it this way. Nope, that doesn't work.
Hey. You have to have one. Hey, LB's in the chat, y'all.
I'm bad at this. Hi, everyone. Okay, bye, everyone.
What in the world is going on in the chat? Terry, Tipster's in here too. Wow. Terry, thank you for the super chat.
Hi, LB. Hi, Tipster. Hi, everyone.
Just get right to the point. How are you today, Tipster and LB? If y'all want to come up, you can. And I ain't even got. I don't know why that's playing. Sorry, I'm extra squirrely today. I didn't sleep like
yeah. I can totally jump off.
You did what?
I can totally jump off if.
Yeah, we're probably gonna.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. Well, you can say if it gets up to 4, I try not to get. It gets messy. With me and my big mouth.
I'll jump off anyway, just so it doesn't get messy.
Okay.
All right. I'll be in the chat. Bye.
We need to. Yeah. Tips are coming right with the uni rock videos on the screen. Al, how are you doing? I'm good. Was working, but decided to check out and see what Loretta was talking about. We were just talking about whatever pops up. We just watched KJ drag the Duggar. This video is something about have you heard about the Duggar sending her a cease and desist? I haven't heard that, but I've not paid enough attention this week to stuff, I guess, was working. Nothing's good. It's Friday night. You're here and LB's here. That's what's good. It's Friday night. That's good for y'all. For most people, unless you work on the weekends. Everybody's excited when LB or Tipster comes in. So, woo! I want one of them to come up so we can talk because we have literally been trying to find something to talk about. What have I got on the screen? I'm sorry. If I can get used to the pinning, I'm either going to not pin comments or I've got to get better about moving them along. Is Irish still here? I don't think I did that right a while ago. There's a link in the chat if someone wants it. If one of y'all want it. LB, I think you did a great job with your interview with what you were working with. You had the look of like, oh, headlights. And you had that look one time and I was like, bless her heart. Scumps, we found an intact robin's egg today. You knocked it out of its nest. It knocked out of its nest. Oh. I like robins. See, that's why, Terry Lynn, I've got to start looking at my chat better. I suck at it. And it's because I used to read every one I had to read, and I started getting in trouble. People would get mad at me when I didn't, but it got too much. I couldn't read it. Hey, you have to have 100K plus to get that mark. And then you get a manager. Tester, did you get your manager yet? Harry Lim with the super stickers. Thank you, ma'am. I'm trying to get to the bottom of my chat. I just scroll way up. You won't be watching what? Princess dies. Okay. That was a total shock and devastation. Miss Cassandra autocorrect. Damn it. Did anybody watch Emily's a while ago when we took the intermission? I got some of it. But I had to eat. I had to cook and eat in that break. Emily Baker's apology tournament. I only have YouTube. Oh. Hey, crazy lady. I don't get into the royal family stuff much. I hate when somebody dies, of course. But watching the funerals and the weddings on TV, that doesn't interest me at all. There is too much death lately. Yes, Terry Lynn, I agree. She did amazing with what she was working with. I wish you would come up, Leslie, because I want to talk about some stuff. Cassandra said, I'm sure lots will be those since he was the longest spouse in history. Really? The longest in history for the royal family? I didn't know that. Hey, Angela. Welcome back. England is 5 hours ahead of us. Leslie, I saw this is what I was going to tell you if you come up, or what I was going to ask you about, because I saw it and it's ridiculous. And of course, we know probably where it came from. Well, I know where I heard it from. That you and Lori-Ann must have set that up to make the ex-husband look bad. That was a plan, to tell one thing was going to be talked about, and then you talked about how bad he was or how he attacked you, and it was all about making him look bad. That is ridiculous. But that's the narrative that you're trying to spin. Can we look up animal shaming videos? They're always worth a look. Animal shaming? Certainly. Save me from Unirock. I'm sure I can search later Duggar send KJ a cease and desist, and there will be 1,407 videos. Animal shaming? This isn't going to be anything. What is this? Oh, look at that. That looks like little Cash before he got fat, or after he gets fat. She has an RO, so legally she can't talk about him. Correct. I guess you've heard from your lawyers and your channel's getting shut down. Like, he was, y'all, and this is a joke, but really, if she wasn't, what's that word? If she didn't have issues before she married him, I understand. Because he was just something else. Does this have sound? I can't do many of these. I'll feel like I'm another channel that I don't. Yeah, I love animals. I can't remember, Leslie. I'll have to. It was on Twitter, of course. You know where I heard it. I'll have to go and find it. It was on Twitter though. You know where that came from. People that didn't want the interview to happen, I'm sure. I don't remember who said it though. I screen recorded all his tweets at me 15 minutes. I don't blame you. He was pretty confident in his legal knowledge of you were going to prison. It sounded like it after about 10 minutes. Terry, I'll tell you, Leslie. He tweeted so much just because I talked about him for a few minutes. Right. And you could do a whole stream about him, I think, if you wanted to. He's fair game for you unless you get a restraining order. I have a question for you, though, because I know I'm sure you didn't get a C&D. But is it true? If you get a C&D, it's unless you get multiple ones, is the first one not important? Because that's what I've heard come from my favorite YouTuber's mouth. Like, the first one's nothing. It's just paper. Waste of paper. Just in case his big lawyers contact me. I don't blame you. And I think there was an argument about he was contacted by this community, someone in this community, and that was the argument. They were arguing it back and forth or something. I don't remember. I will find it, though. Don't have to go many places to find people fussing about that interview still. Just, Waxy! Hey, ma'am. I'm so glad you're here. I have questions. And we're doing a stream in tomorrow night. I'm gonna be on Shield's channel on the EIE network. I say it backwards every time. Me and Charlotte are going to do some kind of fun stream together coming up. And when someone named one of the topics, Waxy, I just put the link in the chat if you want to grab it. I said, if y'all have any ideas of what we could talk about, because I don't want it to be a Katie Joy. I don't want it to be let's play games. Maybe just get to know each other and the live chat people that are here. He sent an email saying that Lorianne was a liar and I should not give her a platform to defame him, and that if I did, he would go after me legally to it full extent of law. Okay, this is my thoughts on that. If he's so worried about her breaking an RO or whatever they've got, he must be a really bad guy to her, or he must have done some really bad stuff. Or, I mean, I'm just saying, if I was so worried about me and my kids, this is because some man made me feel unsafe, and he was about to break the order, I would go ahead and break that order, and you will be in jail later. You know, I mean, why was he so intent on ending it unless he made friends with somebody over here? I don't know. It's just odd. Let me see what the chat's saying. Waxy, can you come in? That dog's in trouble. That looks like the couch Katie, that looks like Katie's couch. Well, hey, welcome back, Terry. Hot Pockets. No. Never again in my life. I'm so glad I caught that part of this. Ugh. With the internet done what it does and people sent me stuff on him. Yeah, I mean, it was obvious. Either, well, you know. Waxy, where have you been? People have been asking me. I said I talked to her Sunday. Hey.
Hi, guys.
How are you?
Well, I'm doing okay. Life has been, actually, I'll use the word rough lately in my world.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. It's real life. It's not YouTube stuff, but
Uh-huh.
it's everything's gonna be fine. But yeah, I have kids. I have a life. Yeah.
Yeah. We all have real life stuff, and that's more important than this here.
But I did want to say to Police Wife Life, hi, hon. I see you. I will be writing to you soon, and I love you. She's tried to stay in contact with me, and basically I've been like ghost, and I didn't mean to be a ghost. So
Yeah, but when it's real life, you have every right to ghost.
well, but I should have probably said,
Yeah, tell one
Hey,
of us that you're okay.
hey, I'm okay.
I'm-
It's just kind of bad right now.
Yeah, I'm still with y'all. I'm just not with y'all right now.
Yes. I haven't seen anything. Like, I do not know what y'all are talking about with LB and somebody.
Were you
a smart mouth or what?
Were you here for the interview she did with Lorianne?
I saw her interview with Lorianne. That was last week. Yes.
Okay, well, we were talking about her husband. You saw that before the interview. He was like threatening LB, and
an ex-husband, right?
Her ex-husband and her kid's father said, "I've got a restraining order. She's not supposed to speak about me. If you give her a platform to defame me, you'll be in trouble too. My lawyers are sending you papers." And Leslie did her thing, and don't mistake her kindness for weakness, y'all. And Lori, well, you saw the interview, what Lori did. Do you think that was planned, LB, or do you think that she was paying attention to the chat and she hyper focused? Because I don't think that's. I don't know. I don't think that was planned. I think
she didn't appear to be reading or looking at the chat. She really didn't.
She was looking at the chat because she was talking to. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
I
For
think
the whole interview.
I don't know about that, but I mean, she was addressing PJ and Hannah, and after they'd speak, she would address them. And
then she was. Yeah, you're right. But so he's okay. We're on a week out, and he's still being.
Oh, I don't know.
No.
The
LB.
No, I asked her a question about it, like about Lorianne. I don't know. He might be. Is he LB? I don't know that she hadn't said that.
Okay. I'm just trying to catch up. It's awful to be behind.
Well, see, he said that she did. I think, if I'm not mistaken, LB, but maybe it wasn't domestic related. I don't know. But he dragged her, trying to make you not let her drag him. It made no sense. Like if she can't talk about him publicly, he shouldn't be able to talk about her either.
Right.
And he did. Well, yeah, on Twitter, all over the place.
Well, she didn't talk about him in the interview.
Anywhere. Nowhere.
Yeah.
That I saw.
Me neither.
Yeah. He showed up at just an opportune time. I brought it up a few days ago, I think. Some people.
Gotcha.
What's HP? Help me. Hold on.
I got to put the chat on. I can't see it.
Why don't my brain work like y'all's, where I can just think real quick? I don't know. Oh, it'll come to me like when I'm almost asleep or something. Thank you, Lauren, for the $10 super sticker. Oh my God, I walked away to do laundry and Sweet Wax is here. Kiki Ray.
Thank you, honey. I love all these people. I looking at your chat. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Hi,
he also
everybody.
said that he kind of demanded she give him a platform next or something. And Shin said, "Well, that's why I'm trying to verify who you are so we can go find you a channel to get you on." Girl, hush. Stop. I just can't. I cannot.
Would he have anything to say that we would care about?
Do what?
Would he have anything to say that
we didn't want to hear her talking about him. Nobody wanted to hear that. We wanted to hear the deets about the lawsuit.
Yeah.
Nobody cares about her ex-husband. And we've all had shitty relationships. We don't want to hear about other people's.
That could be you want to do something different.
In the chat, I think it was Terry Lynn. I may be wrong. It might have been the Amber chick. Someone said if because I said, well, maybe we should have Waxy come in when Charlotte's here too, because Waxy's always a good time.
Oh, you
And-
sweetheart.
And I had already said, yo, drop me some ideas before we can talk about. And someone said, and it just this. I hadn't said Waxy yet. I don't think when they said this, I said Waxy's got to be here. So she said, yeah, that's how it happened. What about if y'all talk about things? I think she said things you did as teenagers that your parents didn't know about.
Oh, that could be fun.
Yeah. With you here, it could definitely be fun. Me, I've got some stories. I don't know if Charlotte would have. I bet she does. I bet she does.
Sure. Oh, sure.
But Charlotte's sweet voice, I just can't imagine. But I would have never imagined you at that concert that night either when you were 40 years old.
I did expose a little bit too much that night.
No, you did not. It's everybody is whatever. It was great.
And I don't drink, so it wasn't that I was just being a mouth either.
He posted, if anyone has receipts of threats of any kind, harassment, intimidation, threats of just from who? Because there's a whole group over there that I've got. He's not. He's talking about her, right? I'll shut up. I'll back. Okay. Kiki Ray said the poor way I was arrested for underage drinking when I was 14. Lord of mercy, I'd have got my ass beat if I'd have gotten arrested. I would have gotten my butt beat. Like
I would have been putting some home or something.
Like you have to go live away. That's how I felt if I'd have gotten pregnant in high school. I think my parents would have sent me away. I really believe that. My daddy probably not, but my mama used to say when I was little, like, if you ever get pregnant before you're grown, you just might as well dig a hole and throw me in it. She would say that to me.
Oh,
I was so scared. Like she was like, I would ruin her life if I got pregnant at 16. Let me get out of here. I raised her though. I raised her though. Once I got gone to be more normal for the times we're living in. She is not living in 19 and 20. And I've got children and she's not going to make them feel judged. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
and,
yeah.
She's come a long, long ways. She really has.
Were you the oldest?
No, I'm the baby.
Oh, you're the baby.
The oldest were boys. And
all
three of us got swiftly out of the house as soon as we graduated from high school. We didn't pass go. We didn't my one brother went to Greenville he went to the Army first and he went to do stuff. My other brother moved to the rental property down the road because mama, I just can't, I can't do it anymore. And I had my mind made. I had my apartment rented and the deposit down before I ever walked.
Wow.
And yes, I mean, I worked full time for years before I graduated, for 3 years before I graduated. So I might as well. As soon as I got my license, I was working at least 36 hours a week. I had stuff to pay for back then. Mama didn't pay for it. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
LB, do you think they will refile in Minnesota? Good question for LB.
LB.
Because I really thought they would.
She says yes.
I don't know so much now.
LB, I'm praying and hoping.
Me too. But you know what? I am going to try my best not to get as into it as I got into the last one. I'm not going to be buying pacer documents. I don't want to listen to Emily 3 times a week talking about it. Because it was just a big old, you got really worked up. And then it was like, nah.
Yeah.
And
I loved the Emily time.
I do too.
She usually got it, straightened me up, wherever I might have been thinking not right. I, knew it was straight once I got it from her.
Yeah, that's true.
But even if there's no law case, you can only take so much of this woman without it getting under your skin.
You're right.
She is. I just, you guys, y'all know how
she can't finish her sentence.
You all know how I feel, but it's the most vile, disgusting person that I've ever seen. I mean, I'm in my 60s. You know, I've seen a lot of people. She is just terrible person. So yeah, if we go back to the court, I don't know. For me, it wasn't more red. I didn't, have more KJ in my life because of court.
I really didn't either because I couldn't watch her at all, except her IGs. Well, when she was having meltdowns, if I hear about that, I know that's ugly.
You never wanted to miss a meltdown.
Someone in the chat earlier said that she was doing. Oh gosh, help me! Someone in the chat said she was doing a report about somebody's court case, and it was Eileen, and she said, "How is that different from Emily reporting on yours?" And I said, "Because Emily knows what she's talking about."
Well,
but
yeah,
they booted Eileen for asking that question.
Well, of course.
Well, hey, Karen, welcome back.
Well, and Eileen was being, probably half facetious because, listen, look what you're doing there, chick. You complain and complain, but it's okay when you do it. It's always there's always the double standard. It never fails.
You're right. And she doesn't see it. But I mean, that's how it works, though. Oh, Kiki Ray said, "You're so lucky. That's Sean. He supports you so hard. He is. When he was coming into stream to tell you like so and so saying this in the chat, was he worried about you because he knew the interview was going wrong? Because I didn't pick up. Somebody said something. He was doing it to try to help. Because after I said she wanted him to stop interrupting her, but I wasn't paying attention to the interview. I had to rewatch it because squirrel. I think he is very. It's cool that he is into your channel with you and will go on and talk about topics with you and knows what the hell he's talking about. I think it's cool. There's not many husbands. Of course, KJ's Todd can get on and talk about you all day because he's had to listen to her for 2 years about it.
Yeah.
And he can talk about me, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah. I bet you he
can talk about Steve. He can talk about Uni. But he just can't come talk about the community and everything happening in it.
Yeah. No.
Sean, I think could.
I do too. And LB, I just love it when Sean comes in and he is a sweetheart and you are a lucky girl. You really are.
I think KJ and Todd is behind some of it. I think they know more. I think they know something. I do. I don't know. Did they think the FBI report will come back? And I'm trying to wait until something happens with that before I don't even want to make a statement because one day I'll think, yeah, they're going after it. And then the next day I'm like, they ain't trying to figure out who did it. I mean, it's like, it's a wait. I hate waiting for stuff.
Right.
I'm not a patient person.
And I so want it to be true that they're going to get to the bottom of it. I want to believe that. But I can't tell you how many times in life you get disappointed that they're not doing it all, the shit they're supposed to be doing.
What if it was Toad the whole time, and because of that he gets in trouble and goes away, and they have to get divorced, and she loses her channel because she loses the case, and she has to be a mama. Never mind. This is the days of our lives, or as the world turns. It could just one little incident could change the whole rest of the time.
I think we need you to be in charge, Red. That sounds good.
This is where my mind. This is the squirrel.
That was good. That was real good.
I could. Yeah. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff. She could fall in love with Saucy.
No. There's better. Oh gosh, no. Did you see that? Okay, I don't even know how to talk about it, but that AMRS or RM, I don't know what I'm saying here, but what Todd did on
please tell me it's a video that I can play.
But it's so disgusting. It's unbelievable. Where he was eating food.
Oh, I seen a video of him like stuffing food and dancing. Was that it? What was he doing that for?
It's his. Okay.
Because I was like, how did they get that video of him? He did that on purpose.
A sensory thing. I'm not
on
up
the
to
spectrum, right?
What it's called exactly, but I guess people, crinkle paper or
Like the M&Ms with Caroline.
Yes.
Okay. I got you. Flashing lights. It's the spectrum. I think.
And he was like,
are you
making
kidding?
love to this cupcake, like making noises that should not be being made. It was, I was so grossed out. I'm not kidding. Now I know.
Pierre, I thought when they said Hot Pockets earlier in the chat, my head went a whole different way to some other nastiness that I saw about a Hot Pocket.
He did a Hot Pocket too. Yes, he did. And it was.
How dare them? Who are they calling themselves advocates and empaths? Like, go away.
Oh gosh, it's you guys. If you haven't seen it, I probably don't go see it. I don't know how to say that, but it was.
I saw a clip.
It was so.
Did he talk about it?
He did.
Okay,
it was disturbing, and it was.
Hey, I would play it, but I know because I know and love my chat, that I have several people on the spectrum in my chat, and I don't want anybody to have to leave to watch a video about
Feel the love. Is she a mukbang? He said that too. That's what he said. He was doing. Is a mukbang.
So he didn't do it because of a sensory thing, or did he mention?
He said he did, but then it changed to this mukbang thing. And I mean,
I know you weren't making fun of a mukbang because Katie Joy loves Trisha Paytas eating corn dogs.
Corn dogs, yeah, I know, but
because she's got some kind of weird.
Trisha Paytas became a famous person in her 20s, and she did some crazy stuff. Todd is 50 years old and a father. This is not what I mean. Oh my gosh.
Where did he post that to?
If he was my neighbor, I wouldn't let my kids go in his yard. I would be scared he's that kind of creep.
Where did he put it on Katie's page or on
I saw it from somebody played it. I think it's on Reddit. I think though I think it started on Reddit and somebody played it on Twitter. And I don't know who it was, but that's where I saw it.
Man, that makes me mad.
I took my phone over. My husband was in the other room, and I ran in the room, and I go, "You got to see this." Actually, you probably don't want to see this, but you got to see this because you're not going to believe it.
You want to see it?
Yeah. Because he knows the Katie Joy stories and everything, and knows a little bit about Todd. But when I showed him, and he's another man, and he's like. A grown ass man.
A grown ass man. Hashtag that. Dude.
That's what my husband said.
I feel you. I understand. Like,
I don't know what everybody's saying in the chat. I'm not going to guess. Nobody liked it either. I can't. Be the only one.
Was someone supposed to like that video, or was he just being an asshole?
Well, I can't tell.
He's always an ass.
Well, there's no reason. I can't imagine anybody saying thumbs up. I just can't.
I mean, I can't imagine anybody saying 4 thumbs up to Mein Kampf, and I ain't even read it. I don't want to either.
Right. Karen says it was an ASMR mukbang.
A storytelling time or something.
A cupcake. It was a Hostess cupcake and a Hot Pocket. And it was, oh my God.
You can't get any more disgusting than those two people. They are made for each other.
He edited it and smeared the cupcake filling on his face.
That's the part I saw. I didn't hear him talking. He was like doing like this or something. And
he starts out talking like really soft, like, you guys, I'm gonna eat this cupcake for you. And oh my God, I'm creeping out right now. It's
terrible. Nothing's going to turn her. That's not going to work. ever.
Oh, and that's her husband. Now, I want everybody to think this one thought. Whenever you might have thought, maybe we should reach out to Todd and see if he would help fix KJ. Not a chance, guys. Not a chance. He needs help himself.
No hell.
Right.
Oh.
Can y'all hear me?
Yep, I can.
Okay. I was like, why am I making that stink face for? I had it paused.
No.
My video. I was like, why am I making that face? And my teeth are blue because I ate an airhead a while ago. Sorry.
Ooh, yummy.
They're not always blue. Just so you know.
You don't run around with blue teeth?
No, not usually, unless the Smurf pisses me off. I'm just kidding. Let me see in the chat. What was that? I don't want to play that video because I don't want to trigger whatever. Hey, video bird, police wife. I was going to do something in the chat, so I came here. I opened my new window so I could do more stuff in the chat, and I don't remember what I was going to do.
Kiki Ray, did I swear? I don't remember. I was upset. I'm sorry.
What, tonight?
No, yeah, I guess I might have because she's teasing me. She's going, watch your mouth. Oh, police wife. He ruined cupcakes for life.
She ruined what?
She says that Todd ruined cupcakes for her for life.
Oh, and it says now we know why she's joyfully unavailable. I mean, I'm kind of understanding it a little more now.
Yeah.
I think he was trying to turn KJ on. It starts out with her saying hello, and he comes on hello.
I think the Reddit person made that happen. Like put KJ being hello, and then put the Todd thing together. I don't think Todd did that part.
I agree. Oh, I know what I was going to do. You can't at people and highlight it if.
What is chat? What is this ASMR? What does that mean? It's
I don't know what it stands
sensory
for, but what it is. Like T Detox has done, and she's got the perfect voice for like story. It's story time. It's like somebody with a good voice tells a story, and it's like soothing and calm. I mean, there might be other ones that are like meant to get you riled up, but the ones I've heard are very calm and soothing.
I thought they were supposed to be calming.
Yeah.
I think, like, I know there. One of my granddaughters told me about this, like maybe 5 years ago. I didn't know what it's called, but they were telling me that there's videos where people just crinkle paper, all different types of paper.
Did they get paid for that?
Well, I guess if their channel gets big
Who wants to listen to somebody crinkle paper?
Well,
is that like a white noise? You can buy little apps. You can buy little machines.
Maybe that's what it is. Yeah. I don't know.
Out there. Well, you know, they say you can sell pictures of your feet for a lot of money too.
What?
Your naked feet. Yep. or your never mind. Your dirty clothes that you've worn.
Oh my.
There's a market for anything, and it's disgusting.
Yeah. I'm really not up to speed at all.
Hey, where is Irish badass at?
Yeah, she's up to speed. She understands things.
I say, do you sell your dirty underwear? And Irish knows. No,
I don't mean it like that.
I just added her, and she's not in here. It's not showing her in here, so I was like, "Where's she at?"
I see.
I just said it at a bad time. Sorry. It's not just story time. There are many that are sounds, but the only ones I like set an atmosphere, like Paris Cafe and 1920s.
Oh,
cool.
Okay.
I'm not down with that. Okay. It might have just been the story that she told. It was about the Barbie and Ken people from, I think, Canada, killers. It's a girl that does makeup while she's doing her true crime because she doesn't just want to sit there and talk to the camera. She has to be doing something. I would have to be doing something. And I don't do makeup well, so I don't know what I'd be doing. Drinking beer, smoking cigarette. I'm just kidding. I was kidding.
I see a lot of people do makeup and then tell their stories.
Yeah, they do. They do. But I'm terrible at doing makeup. I mean, I just slap it on, and I don't have a whatever. I mean, I do it real quick.
I would have the squirrel problem if I was doing that because I wouldn't be able to concentrate and talk. My story would get squirrel.
Maybe I could get, because one of my subscribers said, have you ever thought about true crime? I said, I love true crime. I love crime stories. I love all that, but I don't think I don't know. I would need help. But anyway, I could get, what is that artwork that Charlotte does with the diamonds? I could do some diamond art while I'm telling the story.
Diamond painting, yes.
I can,
you could.
Or I could bejewel.
Yes, bejewel, yes.
I could
bedazzle.
Bedazzle, that's what I meant to say. I could,
yes.
I could bedazzle something.
Well,
I could be like Katie and paint my toenails on stream.
She does?
Clip them. I'm sorry, clip them.
Oh, clip them, yes.
Yeah.
That's gross. Okay. That's more her speed, yes.
I think he was trying to, hey, that's still up there? I need to swap that comment out.
Well, I'm an artist. I paint.
Oh.
But I really don't think I could paint and tell you guys about KJ at the same time. It'd have to be kind of a dark painting. Not anything pretty. It would be, I'd be angry and probably throw the paint at the canvas. But maybe that'd be interesting.
Look, if I could get somebody to give me money for a picture of my foot, give me an address, please. And what angle would you like? Would you want it naked, or do you want like a no-show sock or tube socks? Just let me know. It'll be on the way. I'll send it express mail, whatever.
There's creepy guys that would get all,
there really are.
all about that.
Look, there's people, and I know it's not a lie. I don't even have to Google it to know that it's not a lie, because I've heard so many people say you can advertise. I don't know where.
Do you see Cha-ching? Oh, Red, are you there, hon? We lost Red. Can you hear me? Cha-ching. We're gonna take.
I don't know why that happens.
Are you back? I lost you.
I don't know why. My mic probably came unplugged. You can advertise your underwear for sale, and then they have to tell you how long to wear it before you mail it to them.
Oh, you're kidding me.
Nope. Because one of my subscribers told me how to trick them into thinking a brand new pair, and I'm like, that's disgusting.
Oh,
without ever putting it on like other stuff. It was like, I'm not even gonna say it because it's disgusting. But it was using like household stuff.
Okay. Oh boy.
To trick people and not really wearing them. I'm like, they'll pay $700 if you wear them for 4 days.
Oh my
what?
gosh, $100.
People are sick. Can't
Yeah.
you get like some kind of disease like that? That's gross. Like not me, not you, but whoever's buying them. It depends on what they do with them.
I want to say yes to Billy Martin. That's, I think, true.
What did Billy say?
She said she thinks Katie bites her toenails in private. She just seems that type. And Cha-ching, she said we could make money, big bucks, taking pictures of our feet with the cupcakes and Hot Pockets sitting on top.
Oh, what if you were holding like a corn dog stick with between your toes and holding it out? I could take some pictures of my feet. I can pick anything up with my toes off the floor and hand it to my hand without bending over. I can. And I've got toes that are half webbed, 2 on each.
Oh,
on one.
That could be interesting then.
My brother has and you can't really tell unless you really look. It's almost to the first joint. My brother's got 2 toes on his left foot that are webbed all the way to the beginning of the toenail.
Well, do they care if it's boy feet or girl feet? Does it matter?
Yeah, I think it matters.
Okay.
I don't know though. I've never met anybody with a foot fetish.
Well, LB's gonna get donuts on her feet.
Are you gonna smush a Hostess pie on your face? Do a Hot Pocket.
So we could do a auction. Each of us could.
I ain't getting naked in front of a camera ever, Kier. Like not half naked, not 3/4, not even 1/4 naked. Will I get in front of a camera?
Kier, you took it a little far.
Yeah.
But we could do an auction.
I don't like getting naked to get in the shower. What are you talking about?
We could do something with our feet and see which one gets the most money.
Yeah, I don't have pretty feet. But
don't
I'm
either.
taking pictures.
I have Fred, I have Fred
We should do
Flintstone
that. That should be like a month long. What's it? Pick 5 or 10 people. Me, I'm in. Pick some people that are willing to do it from my chat, and we find the website or wherever you go to do this freaky stuff, and see who makes the most money selling feet pictures.
Yeah,
for
let's
a
give
month.
it a try.
I love it. I found my new career.
Or we could make a game, and all of the people in the chat, we could put pictures of their feet, and we have to guess whose is whose. Like, ooh, there's LRC's feet, I think. Oh no, that's
how would you know? Like, oh my god,
feet. Well, we wouldn't. That would be the funny part.
Oh my gosh, I like the let's see who makes the most money.
Most money. That sounds.
Leslie,
good.
are you all in? Would you do that? I know Kiera's already taking.
She's going to be naked, so
she's already got dead shots and she's naked.
She's gonna get way more money. Yeah, but you know what, Carrie, you're young and pretty.
Yeah,
so that's not fair.
You haven't
I
dropped
can't
yet.
do the naked thing. They would be so grossed out. It wouldn't be funny.
No, I gross myself out. I'm not ever. Do you lose that whole grown man?
My gosh.
Body weight?
LB says it could be. Could it be fans only? If I made it to the level.
What's fans only mean?
That's naughty. That's
like OnlyFans. Oh, OnlyFans.
OnlyFans. Yeah.
I don't want an OnlyFans. Wait, the OnlyFans have feet only?
For the feet. For the feet.
Do they have feet only?
Well,
I'm down. Wherever y'all tell me to post my feet, I will post my naked ass feet. I'll wear flip flops, tube socks.
Okay. I read that, Eileen. I see you.
What did she say?
She said she thinks I could be nasty.
Oh, she said I can't do it. I lost a toenail. Leslie, there are freaks out there, girl. They're freaks. Some people might ask you to remove the next toenail. So don't catch yourself out.
I lost a toenail too. Who else lost a toenail?
And when they buy feet pictures, do you always have to send a pair, or can you just send a picture of one?
Yeah, Billy, it is. Some of it is porn. It's like the people like 90
oh yeah, like the feet. Yeah,
get OnlyFans, and then that's where you can see them in the bathtub, or maybe even more. I don't know, but
you know what? My favorite thing in the world, if I could pick a hobby or just something to do every day, and I never had to work again, if I did this every day, it would be swimming pool, hanging out by the swimming pool in the warm weather.
Well,
when I was like 7th, 8th, 9th, that age grades in school, there was nothing that grossed me out worse than seeing a dude's feet. A woman's feet probably, but just men's feet were so gross. And I didn't like going to the swimming pool because their feet were always naked.
I got to tell you a story then. You got to hear this. I, out of high school, was going to be a beautician. Now, this is...
Me too.
This is in the middle 70s, so it's a long time ago. And the school I went to was, you worked on people they paid way cheaper. And
that's where I get my hair permed every time.
Okay, so you know. Well, it's not just hair. There are facials and nails and pedicures. It was everything. So we had to take turns. The new girls had to take turns on the next person that comes in is your gig, right? So in came, how will I say this exactly right? A very interesting man that was filthy from the definitely the wrong side of the tracks. He was filthy and he wanted a pedicure, and it was my turn. My turn. I couldn't do it.
Police wife.
I was like a beauty school dropout.
Man.
I had to leave. I excused myself and pretended I was sick. But, then my teacher, I'm all in trouble because you don't get to skip out when you don't want to do a client. And blah blah blah. And I'm like,
Well, you know what that just reminded me of? There was a show like about, I don't know if the show was about dentists. Am I muted? I don't know if the show was about dentists and people that were scared of dentists and let it go way too far, or if it was the makeover show where they make it over. But I think it was dentists. And these people would go in and they'd have like inch and a half of, like, seriously, off the teeth that they had to just grind off and the dentists were like, it stunk so bad. And I would have to lose my job. I would have to lose my job if it was teeth. And I would have to lose my job.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, go get put to sleep. That's painful. That can kill you.
Right.
Too. I mean, that's dangerous to let you use your teeth. But yeah, there's some things I couldn't do for a living. And I like seeing bones sticking out of ankle skin and like Narcaning people. That's fun to me. Bone sticking out is great.
No.
Bullet holes through hands and you can see the bone. That's neat.
No, Red.
Yes.
No.
The doctors used to say, "Come on, Little Red," but they didn't call me Little Red. They used to let me go in there because I loved it.
See, I could never be a nurse because I couldn't. I don't have a stomach for it.
I wasn't a nurse. But I was I was the department
helper, right?
administrator.
Yeah.
But they would let me go in the rooms like I was a nursing assistant or a nurse because they knew I loved to see the blood.
Oh,
I know I'm weird. I know.
You're fine. You're not weird.
It's something amazing. Like, this dude come in one time and he had 2 gunshot wounds in his hand, and you could see his tendons and his bones.
Oh gosh, no!
And it didn't hurt. He was like moving his hand around like it didn't even. He can read the. Can you read the pinned comment that's on the screen, Waxy, or no?
Let's see. Will it be at the top? No, I can't.
It's under you. Eileen A said, "I bet Waxy could get nastier than all us put together." I bet you're right.
I got everybody fooled. No, I don't.
Let's see.
Well, I gotta go, but I'll come right back.
Oh,
I got a phone call and it's late, and so
it's 12:30 here too.
I gotta. You don't usually get calls this late, so I need to double check.
Yeah.
So
we love you, and I'm glad everything's gonna be okay.
I will come back. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, guys. See you in a bit. Hopefully.
Bye. Billy Martin says, "Does anybody watch those people who do feet stuff, like ingrown toenails and stuff? It's crazy. Is that a TV show, Billy, or do you mean like just watch them? I can do dead bodies. I would love that, Terry. I would love it. I would love to be like either in law enforcement, like a private investigator, like a detective, excuse me, or something like. But I don't ever want to work in an emergency room again. Like, no hospital jobs. I've done it multiple times. They don't give a damn about their employees. I hate it every time. So that kind of messes it up for me. And I'm too old. I'm too old to change to really do anything crazy. But I should have definitely done something like that. Been a detective or a coroner. That would have been cool. Little Red, I'm that kind of twisted and can easily look at those kind of things. I'm weird though, LRC, because I worked for a veterinarian for a week or two, and the very first morning, like, it ended up being I was gonna like assist her in procedures and appointments, and I ended up being a pooper scooper, and it was 40 minutes from my house, but it was near my mother-in-law who was keeping my baby, and for 3 hours in the middle of the day, I had to leave because they closed for lunch. And I had to go to my mother-in-law's house and just see it. And I was like, nah, it ain't worth it. And my husband didn't want me to work anyway. But the first morning, they had a dog in there and something was wrong with his eye. And they weren't even doing surgery yet. They had to do surgery. He was on the table looking like the doctor was looking at the dog's eye while he was laying on the table asleep, and I almost passed out. Like, bricks on my shoulders. I got really lightheaded and it felt like weight on my shoulders. It was a panic attack because I have this thing about eyeballs. Don't like eyeballs. I don't know if I could ever do the LASIK surgery. if I didn't have astigmatism. Joanne, asked Joanne about her foot show. I've heard her talk about that. I'm scared to ask her about that. Hey, Joanne. Wait, how? I was a foot model. I've heard you. The first live I ever went in of yours, you told that story and you showed a picture of some foot that I don't think was yours at all. I think that was a joke. She pulled a prank on us or something. I bawl like a baby with animals. Oh, that would make me sound really crappy if I said that out loud. But yeah, I'm more. I mean, movies is a good example because everybody knows they're fake. If I see like a person get hurt in a movie, no problem. You let an animal get lost and not be able to find his way home, and I am bawling. And it's just a movie, but animals, they have to depend on you, you know? You don't give a damn about their patients here in Ohio either. They don't give a damn. No. That's not how they are here, Kier, where I'm from. They don't care. Maybe I'm not going to say they don't care about their patients. They do care about their patients, especially the loudest, most demanding, annoying. Those are the ones that they care the most about to shut them up. So the JCATs or the board of hospitals that comes and, you know, whatever, checks your scores, but they don't care about their employees at all. I mean, you don't matter. That's just how I feel after working for multiple hospitals. And I've never been fired from one except for once, the last one. And it was kind of like, I think it was kind of subconsciously on purpose. What do they call it? What did Gwyneth Paltrow call it? I did that. Subconsciously, I can't remember what they called it when they got divorced. I got fired from that hospital on purpose almost. I mean, I didn't want to, but I hated it there. It got so bad. You can study online before taking the test in shadow. For what, Terry Lynn? Are you talking about, no, you're talking about private eye or detectives? Or I could find a private eye that would just hire somebody to stalk somebody out or do surveillance. Red, you can, yeah. People used to tell me I was morbid because I worked at a funeral. I would not want to work at a funeral home when they got a body that had been in a house in the summer for 6 weeks, or they found a body in the water. I wouldn't want to be a detective during that either. That's a terrible smell. Burning, like if somebody's in a fire and they die, that's a terrible smell. I smelled that. It's terrible. And you would never forget it. I've smelled that other smell and then you don't forget it. But if you could be an employee at one of those places and pick and choose your whatever, your cases, I'd totally do it. So I'm going to have to own the mortuary. They don't care. I wanted to be a funeral florist. We all have our things. I had a friend that was a cosmetologist, and she did a lot of people's makeup for their funeral. And that was, it's not the same. It's not the same. Getting, you can't get it. Yeah, it's just not. It's different. The skin's different. It feels different. The makeup didn't do the same. Okay, a sick secret. Went to LRC's telling all the deets. Went to beauty school purposely to work on the dead. Never did it. I went to beauty school too, and I quit that too because I'm like, F this. My two best friends were already cosmetologists, and they had to take breaks. They had to. I went at 19, but my friends were always older than me. They were like my brothers, closer to my brother's age, who are 8 and 10 years older than me. They were having to like quit their jobs and work. One of them would always go to the outlet stores. I think Charlotte has one. We have one here. They used to be called Carolina Pottery. She would always go there and just work stocking shelves because her carpal tunnel. And I can't talk to people, or back then I know I can talk. But I just didn't. I got there and I'm like, this ain't for me. This ain't for me. But I understand you were just going to do makeup and hair on dead people. You could probably still get a job doing that though. Well, no, if you didn't, I don't know. Ask Joanne about our foot story. That's how far up in the chat I still am. I'm gonna try to get caught up. I can't look at anything with animals meat. I don't like that either. I can pour over autopsy pics and help point out things. I'll tell y'all a story. This is gonna be a short one because I don't know a lot of details. But when I worked at a hospital, our doctors in the emergency room were not emergency room employees. They were contracted by the urgent care that I also work for part-time across the street, and the doctors as a group owned that urgent care, and they got the contract for the hospital. I mean, there's a board of directors of the hospital. They don't just get it because it's not just assumed, it's voted on. But they are also take call for medical examiner, the coroner. So they have to do the death certificates and blah, blah, blah. Well, I had a girl, we were really good friends. She was one of my best friends. When I was 19 and she was 17 until I was, my baby was a baby. My oldest was a baby. I was 22 and she was 20. And her boyfriend stole money from me. They had gotten on drugs. Or no, she stole money. Wait. No, it was her boyfriend that time. Anyway, we lost touch for a long time. And I was mad at her. Every time I'd get around her, she'd steal from me or try to. So, and like her mental health started deteriorating. That ran in her family. And I felt bad for her, but I just couldn't be around it. Well, I start seeing her at work. And sometimes she's with her mom, sometimes she's there. Her mom has the same issues, like just odd stuff that you wouldn't think that me or you wouldn't think. Like if I have a CAT scan or a stress test and they make me walk on a treadmill, I'm not going to think that they put something in my head that's still messing with my brain. Stuff like that. Her mom, she would come for like stomach pain or just anything, little things, nothing big with her. But her brother was home. Her brother came home from work one day and his sister was freaking out, locked herself in the bathroom. He was trying to get her out, gunshot. When he finally got the door open, her mom was on the bathroom floor with a rebel flag covering her, dead. And my friend shot herself and was laying on top of her mom. For 2 days, it was more than that for the public because they didn't release the information. But I worked with the medical examiners and they had pictures and I saw them. And this is the one time I said, don't show me no pictures of my friend. I don't want to see bodies because I knew that whole family. But it ended up being, it was a very scary thing to think that it was a double murder. Or no, a murder-suicide. But it wasn't. Her mom committed suicide, and she had a breakdown, and then she did the same thing. But when he got home, she had written with, like, spray paint all over they lived in a single wide, all over the doors and windows it was something about Trump and I don't remember exactly, but it was awful. Because she would come into the hospital and try to talk to me. And I would talk to her, but she looked older than her mom should have looked. So I would see her name on my tracker. The first time I ever saw it, I walked by to see her. And when I saw her, I thought it was her mom. And it was from drugs, I think. But her son shot himself and killed himself in 2014. He was 14 years old. So she was already terribly depressed when that happened. I think that's when her real spiral started. And her mama always had issues. Her daddy had issues. And her daddy had died. So now it's just she's got a brother that's left, and I feel so sorry for him. It's terrible. I've lost some friends, old friends. Like I've probably lost between 20 and 30 easy before I was 40, like before I was 35 years old. We lost 3 in one day at my high school. Like a girl picked up a boy. They were going to get school early. They got in a wreck, hit a tree. Both of them didn't make it. Her crush, he had asked her to the prom, but she never would have dated him, but she loved him to death. They were best friends. He heard the scanner. He was in the ag shop. He heard it on the scanner where the rescue was going, and he knew she was late for school. He knew that's where she'd be driving. So he got in his truck to go there. He was behind the ambulance. He lost control and hit a tree. All 3 kids died within 20 minutes of each other. What the heck? Like that happened in one day, 2 months after the guy was got in a wreck and died. I mean, I'll go like 6 or 8 people in 1 year. Has happened to me many times, and these are young people. So I am twisted, y'all. Like it twisted my head up for a long time. Do you remember Columbine? Yes, I do. I'm trying to think. My son was born in 98, so I remember that well. Yes, I will put a trigger warning on this, and let me think about where the timestamp is. I'll figure it out. I didn't plan that. I'm sorry. Somebody want to take a link and come up? AR or raise your hand. You want to come up? Hey. I'm just gonna pick names. I need to look at my screen that shows my moderators because I need them in the chat. I don't look like I have many. AR or heck, whoever. If I don't know your name, I might have to see you on screen. But if you're not a moderator, you can pick. Where are my moderators? Oh, maybe they're just not typing because I think there's a bunch here. They might not just be chatting a whole lot. It was terrible, Kier. That one that was January after. No, hold on. That was March. The 3 kids in the wreck, the 2 different wrecks, that happened the year after I graduated. But we went to school, kindergarten through 12th grade. There was like 1,200 people in kindergarten through 12th grade. So you knew everybody. And we went to church. I went to church with those kids though. So I really knew them. Hey, Belinda. Miss Cassandra. Hey. Angela Barnett. Okay. We are 86 minutes in, so around here, timestamp. We're only 86 minutes. Well, I need to back it up about 10 minutes then. Maybe. See, matches. I'll have to do it afterwards because the way when I go to it, it's like negative 27 minutes or negative 22, whatever. And it'll change after the stream's over. AR, do you want to come up? Or hey, or hey, I got an idea. We did this the other night and people did it and I was like, yay. If there's any lurkers that never talk in the chat, say hey, please. We won't bother you. We won't bully you. But I think there is. Hey, Lauren Cup, you take that link. Are the babies asleep? There's a show, The Foot Doctor. Yeah. I missed that comment. Hold on. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, Donna. You lost your daughter. No parent, and I know that people say this, but it's so true. Nobody should ever have to bury their child. And the guy, I know parents who, the one I was dating that died 2 months before those 3 kids, he was 26. His sister had died 10 years earlier in a car wreck with one of my classmates. She was 16. They have 1 son left. They lost 2 children in 10 years, under 30 years old. It's just not, it's crazy, this world we live in. Hey, Cece, I want to change the subject and get off the sad. I'm sorry I brought us down, y'all. Hey, cha-ching. Always busy. When did trigger warnings become a thing? Before I came on the scene, because we'd have been in trouble if y'all counted on me for it. Some Bailey who is that? No, I'm not hip with the times. Hey, Tracy. Thank you for commenting. Laura Nelson. I love it when the lurkers at least say hey. Hey. The other night I said that, and y'all, there was a bunch of people that commented all of a sudden. Okay. SC Johnson. Call him once, call him twice. Are you feeling like me yelling over you tonight? I'm just playing. We got a lot of people in this chat that keep in our prayers. Y'all. I don't ever even know what to say. Like when somebody says, because I know me, if I'm crying and somebody tries to hug me to make it better, it's not making it better. I'm going to lose my shit. So when you said that, Donna, I don't know what to say. Like other than I'm so sorry. And your mind goes to like, oh my goodness, how old and what? But I'm just so sorry. That is something that I don't know if I could. I just don't know. I'm looking at the wrong screen. I really wish YouTube would get something so you could just stream from YouTube. Kiera, why isn't that a thing? Why do I have to use StreamYards or Streamlabs or OB? It drives me nuts. And I'll take that comment off the screen. It's been up there a while. Yes, AR50. You can come in if you want to. We do just keep moving. Because what else do you do? Sucks. Hey, Pippi. I'm so sorry, Donna. Yeah, everybody's showing Donna love. And don't forget Nene in your prayers too. I hope everything's all right with Waxy. I know several people asked me about her this week, but I have not been online as much. I have been online. I've been wrapped up in some other stuff, though. More so than YouTube. And I said I talked to her Sunday. I know I talked to her Sunday because I messaged her. I got DMs with her. And I hope she's okay. I'm glad she came here. We're going to have to get a little DM thing where, okay, I'm still breathing because I'm bad for disappearing for 2 days too. But I was always in contact with usually somebody. That's how, well, they sent a welfare check to me when I was in the hospital. Because my friends from this channel called, well, Veronica actually got up at the hospital I was at. She knew where I lived. And she called the closest hospital, and that's the one I was at. And I talked to her first, but other people like called my son, and people were trying. They were looking for me. Did you hear about Jake Paul ordeal? Yes, and I want to talk about it, but I don't want to talk about it because I've heard YouTubers say they're not going to report on it yet because there's not enough information, and it's so he said, she said. But you don't ever not want to believe the victim, but there's you know what I mean? So I'll probably talk about it. I'm just kind of, my plan is to just wait just a little minute. And also, I haven't watched many videos about it because I haven't been on YouTube much this week. But didn't he have a fight scheduled for tonight? I think I saw that in my YouTube TV. You can buy this thing. I don't know. Alrighty. If nobody wants to come up, it is late. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. Sassy Nas, thank you. Thank you for speaking. Little Red, I read that one already. Julie, this was the first chat I ever spoke in as well. See? Really care? Nah. Seriously? You were a moderator for channels. You had your own channel before I did, I thought. You see how much attention to detail I have? And you probably have told me that before. And I don't know. It's nothing personal. I don't retain information well. Yeah, I saw there's definitely 5. I'm not sure it's tonight. I've heard them talking about it, but I did see, I thought it was, I saw a little ad on my on my TV app that said you can go ahead and pre-order it. So I thought it was tonight. Let me Google that. I mean, I ain't a big fan of boxing. Is that what he does? Boxing? Because sometimes you Google them. If you Google them, it comes up as a YouTuber. If you YouTube them, it comes up as a boxer or MMA fighter. He's MMA. Yeah, it's tomorrow, it says. Jake Bob. He's fighting tomorrow. Rexy's back.
Hey guys.
I was fixing to put this stream out of its misery.
Well, I thought if I didn't know where you were at, and I thought even if I just come on and say,
I'm so glad you did.
Goodbye to everybody.
I'm going to bring Kano up, and because I've got to take a bathroom break, and I will wash my hands and shut the door, and I'll be right back.
Oh, that's a good idea.
But Kano's up here. She can talk to you.
Hello, everybody.
Hi.
And thank you. Who's that up there? Is that Nene? Who is that? They sent the super chat. Never mind.
I can't see.
Am I echoing?
Is that Nova Scotia? Barry. Thank you for the super chat. Thanks for the fun stream. I'm heading for bed. Love you. Good night. Hope you sleep well. I'll be right back.
Waxy, how you been doing?
I'm doing okay. Well, there's been a lot of stuff going on in my real world, but I'm trying to I'm navigating many things right now at the same time. And sometimes it gets a lot, like you're juggling, But yeah. But how are you?
I'm doing a lot better. I was in the hospital.
Oh, you were? I didn't know that. I'm sorry.
Lost a lot of blood, down to 6.7. Had to get 2 pints of blood.
Oh, are you in the hospital a lot?
That was my first time getting the blood. I haven't been to the hospital in like 4 months.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was scary. I'm anemic now.
It sounds very scary.
Yeah. I didn't know what to do because I'm like, what the hell? The doctor say, yeah, this can happen when you don't pay attention to when you get cuts or stuff like that. So I didn't know.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I'm awful sorry to hear that. That's you're dealing with plenty then too.
Oh yes, definitely.
Wow.
I wanted to see if she played some Bailey Sarian.
Oh,
I love her.
Well, something I've been on YouTube now. I think the end of October is when I came on, somewhere around there. Anyway,
I'm back.
I find that you never know the stories. Somebody is going through something. I mean, in any given chat, it can be so many people are hurting There's something going on. So we all got to be nice to each other because you never know.
You're right.
That's true.
You're right. And sometimes I'm terrible at it. I can be quiet and just not, just not. But sometimes you just get mad and you say stuff. And really, honestly, even if you don't like somebody, if the last thing you said to them was something really crappy, how's that gonna make you feel tomorrow? So I hope nothing bad happens to anybody. Not. And
yeah.
No,
I mean, it's
me
still
neither.
gonna be the last words I said to him. If I say I'm done, I ain't gonna say nothing else. That's still the last words is probably something nasty, but whatever. I know what you're saying, and that's true. Especially in real life, I always if you argue with somebody and then leave and don't make up,
Yeah.
what happened?
Yeah, I right away want to make up in real life. Yeah.
Well,
I would too. I haven't had any fights that I know about on YouTube, but I'd probably want to make up on YouTube too.
Right.
I just don't. I wouldn't want to leave that hanging. And there's very few people that I can't find some sort of a safe spot between us.
Yeah.
So
well, there was a time period. My daddy passed away in 2011, and in maybe 2008, there was several years before he passed. I got mad at him. He got mad at me, and he made me mad back. And I lived right beside him, but I didn't talk to him for like 3 months. I didn't come up here. I would see my kids up here. I would let the kids call him in the morning and wake them up like they always did. But I didn't talk to him, and he didn't talk to me. And until I did, and I'm like, I look, it wasn't 3 months. It was like a month and a half to 2 months. It was about 6 or 8 weeks, and I said, I can't do this no more. He's hard. He was in the military. He was raised rough. He can do it. I can't. Like I needed my daddy. But I'm so glad that nothing ever happened to him.
Oh yeah.
When
Hi,
we
Gail.
weren't speaking.
Yep.
So absolutely.
I had like years and years and years ago, my oldest son was probably 3. So a long time ago, about 3 weeks, I had a disagreement with my mom, and I talked to my mom every day. So 3 weeks was like an eternity.
Yeah.
And she was bullheaded. I had to do the making up. But I did. At the time, I didn't think that was really fair. I felt she was in the wrong. But you know what? Yeah. When I think about it now, it's like, that's just so silly. And I'm so glad it was only like 3 weeks. Like you said, it's 6 weeks or whatever with your dad. Yeah.
It seemed like half a year.
It
though.
does seem like a long time. Absolutely. Yeah.
Because like when my daddy's mad at me, like I had to be mad back, because the only other emotion, if I'm not mad back, then I'm ashamed that my daddy's disappointed in me, and you can't be like that.
Right.
Because you're a stubborn 20-something.
Yeah.
So I had to be mad. But when I come up here and I just, what's up? Nothing. It's like nothing ever happened. What did I stay away for 5, 6, 8 weeks for?
Right. Yeah.
CCS many.
And the older we get, the more we realize what the value systems are here. And
yes.
Yeah.
I think we all was like that in our 20s.
Yeah.
I was stubborn.
No, I don't believe that.
Please, I was really stubborn.
You know what? You won't. I know you won't believe it, but I was too. I still am.
Well,
I know it's hard to
make
believe.
it 3. I am 2. Yep.
So.
Oh yeah, I was. When you mentioned earlier about the makeup and the murder mystery stories, that's what I was talking about. Bailey Sarian.
That's who. Is she got dark hair?
Yes, you should look at a couple of her videos.
I think she's the one that really drawed me to that. I don't watch anybody. Let me look. I'll look. This was the one I saw that I watched the whole thing was the Ken and Barbie murderers or killers, and it was just this young, good-looking couple. So that's what they called
Well,
them.
I've heard of them. I know them.
Yeah, me too.
But they're from Canada, I think.
Yes.
And
Yes.
the woman, they killed her sister.
Yep.
And then her sister's friend, and
Yep.
all these bodies around him are going missing. And she blamed him and said he forced her. And they couldn't find the tapes that he kept saying existed. And they found the tapes, like I think way after
they did.
They were sentenced.
Yep.
And they actually gave her a way lighter sentence, and she got out and had a kid or something with someone.
Yes,
she did.
But
that was one of
he
the.
got a lot of time, and they gave her the time of someone who was forced in to this, and she was all up in it. There was which one?
It was
wasn't
like
it her that was
idea.
holding a picture of a head of that girl's head?
Yeah.
Oh God.
She was just.
Well, you ought to look at the one on Jeffrey Dahmer. That one
dear.
freaked me out.
Okay, Bailey. Who I don't know her like Bailey.
The summer that Jeffrey Dahmer got caught.
I don't know.
I had been in Milwaukee.
That might be the one.
And had gone to the candy shop that he worked for. I never saw him or anything, but
thank you, Julie, for your new membership. Thank you so much.
It was a creep out of all creep outs to realize he could have touched that chocolate I bought. You know, when you're on vacation and you buy a little oh dear.
Oh, you weren't here earlier, were you, Waxy?
I was here earlier
when my friend came with the food.
No.
Her mama runs like a food pantry or whatever, where they get food from the grocery stores and they give them out to people who need groceries.
Yeah.
And whatever, if they have a day that food doesn't go, they have to throw it away. So some of the workers will take it home. And she brought me. There's some stuff in my refrigerator, I'm sure, but she brought a box in here. I couldn't get cash off of it. I had to take it out. It probably weighed 50 pounds. Pears and peaches, but a whole ass box full of, like, what were they? Nerds chocolate candy somethings. And I think there was some of the, what are them things I don't like them? They're marshmallows, Peeps. There were Peeps and
Peeps.
Let me see.
From Easter?
Yeah.
Oh, how fun.
I kept some of it out because I thought I would snack, but I haven't snacked. So I'll show you. These are, I mean, like cases of this. And then there was stuff that wasn't even really food. It was some hand wipes and stuff, some hand sanitizer.
Oh, that was nice.
Yeah.
How do I get this?
Did you find Bailey?
Huh? Yeah.
Oh, look at the nerds.
I don't know what that is. But it's not in something like this. Well, look. Hey, look, I'm doing an unboxing or what's it called?
Yes, you are.
I've always wanted to do one of these.
So is that like a Valentine's nerd?
Yeah, a lot of these are Valentine's. Look, I have a frog tattoo. I can't show you. I could. It's on my back. Look, there's a cash. There's a puppy dog.
Oh.
I'm going to eat some chocolate tonight with my ice cream.
Oh, yes.
And a frog. I don't eat frog. But frog legs I have eat, and I've tasted. And they taste like
chicken.
I'm not going to say that because...
Just say chicken.
Everybody says chicken.
Tastes like squirrel.
Oh.
Squirrel! No. Have you ever had squirrel?
I've never had squirrel. I've never had frog
where
legs.
did you grow up, Waxy?
In the Midwest.
Yeah. I grew
Okay,
up
before I came vegetarian, I had squirrel.
I didn't like it.
And deer. So
I love, I don't like deer meat a whole lot. Depends on how it's cooked. It tastes wild. You can taste the gamey. But I love backstraps, deer backstraps, with garlic salt and flour and fry them. It's so good.
Well, did your daddy be a hunter? Is that why you have all of that?
Did I have what?
I was wondering if her daddy was a hunter. She was telling all
No,
that
my
food.
stepfather was. He used to take me out hunting And then when I first, took a shotgun and shot Bambi, I ran all the way back to the car yelling and crying.
Yeah.
And I was a grown woman. Oh, no.
Hey,
I couldn't
Mariana.
take it.
I go hunt. Well, I haven't. It's been a couple of years since me and the guy I was with for 7 years. Since we broke up, I haven't been hunting. But I used to go hunting. I mean, that's what you do. I mean, that's not what everybody does. But that's what I did. My daddy was not a hunter. He would go hunting with his buddies, like quail hunting or something, but he wasn't a hunter. But the guys, is it a what? Miss Cassandra? No, honey, but you can't shock me. You can try, but you can't. The guy I married and the guy I was with for 8 years after that, they were hunters. I hunted. I won't stay at home.
I
never did hunting after that ever.
My husband was a deer hunter and pheasant, but I feel bad because his first wife did all kinds of stuff like that with him, and I had no interest. My dad did not. My dad was a fisherman, so I went fishing.
I like fishing too.
A lot of fishing, actually, but yeah, the hunting thing I didn't do, and I still feel bad. We've been married 26 years, and I still feel bad that he was able to do that with the first wife, and here I must stick in the mud.
Oh, I'm sorry, Jilly. Thank you for the $10. And you said thought when member it did it every month. Oh well, I'll watch it. Hold on. I think you can set it to do that, and I had mine set to do that. But in EKC stream last week, I wasn't a member all of a sudden, so I had to redo it. I don't know why. Sometimes it doesn't, but I know that I get paranoid about people paying with their phone everywhere. So I don't like having my cards stored in my phone. So I'll take them out randomly, and that may be why. Because I don't like that. What's it called in your iPhone? Your wallet? I don't like that. I got a wallet. It's in my purse. I might lose that phone. I might be on that phone saying, I'll be leaving here to head that way as soon as I can find my phone. And I'm on the phone. That's just me. I don't like change. I went to the grocery store with my son and he paid with his phone. I'm like, what the hell? No.
I saw my sister-in-law do that the first time a couple of years ago, and I was like, how did you just do that? You just hold the phone and she paid. Okay.
I didn't realize it was still early here. It's 10:18 here.
Give me a second. I just realized, like,
you must be out in the West Coast.
I just learned 2 months ago, maybe at the most countrified store beside my house in the county, almost, except for their other location in the country in the county, that you could take your card and not swipe it or stick it and just hover it over the machine.
Yeah.
I didn't know that until 2 months ago. So don't tell me to put my wallet in my phone. Don't make that make sense, please. Yeah.
Yeah, the customers do that at work too when they come through the drive-through and everything.
It's just amazing. I mean, someday we're just going to probably have a chip in our arm and we'll pay. We'll just put our hand up. We paid.
Cassandra, what are you looking at? Were you looking at my frog? My chocolates?
Yeah, she's been.
Where are
talking
you
about
seeing
your
buffaloes,
chocolates.
honey? I love her.
She's talking.
I wish her sidekick was in here, or her bath. Like we have when it comes and takes a bath in stream. A chocolate. Chocolate. Why you go off camera? It's the chocolate. It's not the chocolate dick. I swear to you.
It's not that what?
She said it's the. Why'd you go off camera? It's the chocolate dick, isn't it? That is
my god.
That's a frog.
That is her OnlyFans station.
Yeah,
there,
it's
Mrs.
a chocolate foot.
She does
it's a foot.
She does it on her OnlyFans.
Foot.
Not here.
It's a doggy.
Oh dear.
Look at the doggy. That looks like your dog can know.
Well, Jilly knows how to do this phone paying.
He's on punishment.
I want to do the foot. I want to do the contest.
The contest,
Miss
yeah.
Cassandra, you have got to be in it because you can't not. You got.
Okay.
Unless you're already experienced in that and you've got more, and you're not an amateur, then you can't. You can be a coach.
Oh yeah, if you're a professional, we can't have you in
Yeah,
the
we
contest.
can't be competing against
No.
all that hotness.
No.
Yeah, like you were saying earlier, we all should put our feet, on camera,
Yes.
whatever.
Yeah.
Well, mine would be easy to spot because it's chocolate. So that would be fun for me.
Yeah. Well, I have a question. Is it cheating if you get a pedicure before you take the picture, or should we just go with what we got as is?
I've had one pedicure my whole life, maybe two.
Well, I had my first pedicure for my 50th.
If I get one this
birthday.
time, somebody's gonna have to pay for it for me. That's all I know. Mama, I've got a problem. Houston, we have a problem. Dude that bought me the blue jeans, I need a foot care problem. I got a problem. Yeah. I'm ready to hop all on that. So if somebody really knows about that, seriously, hop in my DMs. Some dude put his card chip in his finger and the bank sued him.
Oh.
Or something and made him take it out because they said they own that chip.
Oh my
But you know what? I don't know how true this is, but
I heard that happen in
the future about the chip being put in your hand and all your information, your card numbers.
Stop with your conspiracy theories against the government.
No, I don't believe that.
She don't believe in
I'm not
COVID
getting
either. She thinks the government's trying to kill us with the COVID. Didn't you say that?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Conspiracy theorist.
Yes.
I love you though. Red, that is what you should use your super chat for. I hear you.
For
That's the
pedicure? Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. We got to plan this. Jilly, do you really know about it? Have you done this? I need information.
I need to know the contest rules.
I need to know the rules. How do you? Yeah. Hey, Gail. No, I am with you. Freedom said. She did it was a bear, not a dick. So disappointed.
Oh, dear.
I love it, Miss Cassandra. Maybe it was in the beat.
Well, at least I get a good laugh out of this.
Yeah. We always have fun when Macy's here.
Well, I think you guys are the fun. I just get to laugh.
You guys have me laughing all the time. I be playing y'all at work too, and they be laughing right along. My dog love Little Red. He'll sit there and get all excited, his tail going, and then he hear Cash and start barking too.
Oh,
a lot of
people. Look, sometimes it's really fun and it's stuff, people talking everywhere, and sometimes it's absolutely the opposite of that. And it's and I'm like, I'm over here like,
it's just one of those days.
Yes. It's 1:30 here. Time just flies when you're with fun people.
It's really. Oh,
thank you all for the super chats tonight. Y'all are amazing. Is that Nova Scotia? In OK. I read it earlier. Barrett sent it.
Oh.
But I thought Barrett was in Germany. But that might be me being an ass. I don't know.
I need to say hi to Angela. Hey.
Which one? There's two here. There was.
Angela Barnett.
Trouble's back.
Trouble. Where you? Oh,
Yes.
he's been over there at EKC. We didn't make it. She might still be on.
Oh, was she on tonight?
I'm sorry, y'all.
I missed it.
I didn't mean to eat chocolate right in front of y'all.
Well,
I forgot I was on camera.
You could
Horse
do
meat.
it.
No,
could
you
do
don't
it-
eat horse meat.
Do
what?
it extra naughty, and then you could be on with Todd.
Ugh, I'm gonna rub it
I
on
got
my-
honeydew and a tuna fish sandwich right here. I'm eating. So
Well, this could become really something else, actually.
Tuna fish is never tasty.
no.
I mean, maybe they do the tuna fish on the naked on the bodies, on the women or the men.
They
But they're
do?
laying. Yeah,
Oh.
you haven't seen that on TV?
Oh, honey, no, I don't see
Like
that.
they'll push people in. They'll push a woman in, and she's basically naked. She'll have some of those leaves over her areas, and then they've got sushi like on her
That's
body,
gross.
on her stomach, on her chest, above her boobs, and down her arms and legs, and people eat the sushi off of her.
Oh my
And they do it
goodness.
with men too. I've seen it on a lot of shows. I don't want to try it.
Now look, I had to see Todd make love to a damn cupcake.
Yes.
And a hot bucket. I don't want to see nothing else. It's ruined.
That ruined everything. I mean, it was just.
Do you know how many people probably were trying to go watch a Duggar video, and they might have seen that clip as an advertise as something, and they're like,
Oh my
"What
God.
is Cody Brown doing with the sister wives having weird things with food?"
Well, take it a bit further. How in the heck can anybody watch her knowing? Think about this. People, Duggar fans, really Duggar fans, can't possibly watch that Todd thing and not be grossed out.
Nobody can watch that. Katie got grossed out. Vaughn is still probably hiding in his room. Like that grossed him out. If he ever
And
sees
you don't want to know where my mind went with that either. Because I was like, oh sweet Jesus, no way. And I started scratching my tongue and I was brushing my teeth at the same time.
Let me tell you how I saw it. I was scrolling through Twitter, and I think it was Twitter. I'm not sure. And I saw it. And I don't know.
Twitter.
I don't know what happened. It had no sound. It was just a clip. It was just part of the video played, and it wasn't there anymore. I don't know if I scrolled. I don't know if I hit a button. I couldn't find it again. And I was like, "Was that Todd?" I knew it was Todd. I knew it wasn't Cody Brown, but it looked like Cody Brown. But
it was
I
Todd.
said, well, maybe that really won't Todd, because why in the heck would he be doing that?
Yeah, well, yeah. And by the way, Christ Conflict's hungry now because of your eating, Red.
Huh?
You made Christ Conflict hungry.
Oh, I got nerds and I got chocolate frogs and
He
chocolate.
He got the munchies. That's what
I
he
don't.
got.
I don't smoke weed.
Big time.
I've got. He does. Yeah.
Yeah, I had
got
the
chocolate
munchies too, 'cause
doggies, and according to Claire, we've got chocolate butt plugs or something. That's
my God.
gross. She said dildos and butt plugs everywhere.
I did an edible this morning and I've been high all day, so that's why I got the munchies now.
I think that's bull. I don't believe that. I just don't know why. I've tried one before.
No, it's the pill that you fill with the gel. I took a full one.
I don't know what that means, but Todd brought me one when he came here that time and did that stream. And I tried it that night, and you know what it did? It made me fall asleep. I fell asleep, but it was like 1 a.m, so I should have fell asleep.
Oh, it was probably indica. But this one is the one that keep you kind of uplifted. Yeah. And I had took it this morning. It was a full pill, and I'm still high off of it. So I got the munchies, and I made an apple pie.
I don't want to be high like that. If I'm going to be high,
You made a homemade apple pie?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, I
she
did.
makes homemade. She makes good stuff.
I bake too, but it's been a while since I made a pie.
Claire,
I done made
Sandra, draw me
3
the rest.
apple
I'll send you the
pies.
rest of this dildo, chocolate
A
bunny.
dildo.
Wait, what?
I told Cassandra I can't eat no more of that chocolate because sugar. I said, send me your address. I'll get this in the mail to you.
Going on here? There has to be.
No, I was good all day. I mean, hey, I didn't bake 3 apple pies since I've been out of the hospital.
Did you say you
I
done
made
banged 3 apple pies?
I done made.
Made.
I made.
I heard banged.
Yeah.
Cassandra,
No.
it's Cassandra's fault.
I made 3 apple pies. I made a double layer flat, the sheet cake, the strawberry cake with the strawberry
world?
Philly
She had
cream
the munchies,
cheese.
y'all.
Oh,
And I made 3 dozens of chocolate chip cookies, but I sold that to my neighbors and stuff and made a little money,
Hey,
made a little
Amy.
coin off of
okay.
it. So,
Yeah.
so mine as well.
I
Make a
don't
little
like
money
That's
while
I
I'm
don't
at it.
good.
like THC either, y'all. I don't. It gives me panic. It's like I could do just enough that I don't feel like I'm going to die, but I can't gauge how much I can do before I do it. It's just a jump in and see what happens, and I ain't willing to do that. So I just don't.
I don't. What
Yeah.
is THC? What I've heard that.
Weed, marijuana. It's the
Yeah.
active ingredient, I think.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
and I made my weed infused butter. It's still sitting. You got to let it sit for almost 24 hours.
Where is your
to
mind, my
start.
goodness?
Yeah, police wife. I heard that too.
What? I
We
missed it.
went from apple pies to dildos.
Huh? Well, have you seen that movie? What's it called?
This is crazy.
American Pie. He actually banged.
Oh God!
Daddy got him. And that's what I thought. She said she banged a pie. I didn't know.
No. Mm-mm.
No, but
I was wondering how that would have worked out.
a little
Nah.
bit ago, if we can replay this, there
I
seemed
want
to
the
be
real thing. I'm good.
a couple
Can I ask Amon if I could possibly bribe you with PayPal to read this stream afterwards? Because I don't want to do the replay on this one. I might just skip it. I'll send you a PayPal or a chocolate dick if you do it.
Oh, jeez.
I'm joking. I've got chocolate frogs and chocolate puppies. I don't know.
I was just supposed to say something, but I'm gonna keep it to myself. You said
no. I won't say
something.
that.
Okay.
This stream is so getting yellow before I get up.
It turned yellow a while back.
Yeah, a long time ago. Honey.
We'll see. But she kills me. I keep saying that comment. Why'd you go off camera? It's the dick, isn't it? No, it's the chocolate. It's the chocolate dick, isn't it? That
Okay,
lighter.
believe me, if I had one of them in front of me, I wouldn't even be on here now. Okay.
No.
There's no more cupcakes. I mean, I think we're in agreement here. Gail's got
I'm
no more
against cupcakes now.
Police wife.
What
like,
else can you make money for? Like selling online that's just ridiculous and not sexual at all. If you can make it selling feet pictures, there's got to be something else. I mean, can you pop a pimple on somebody's back and record it and make money off that? I don't know.
That's
I don't
gross.
I know, but I'm saying.
Yeah. Well, this is what I would say. The grosser, the more money you'll get. That's
I need
what
to find one of these websites.
I don't agree with
Even
any
pimple
of it.
popping. I heard they into pimple popping.
No, really, my subscribers that know about this, hop in my inbox. I need some info for purely for investigational reasons, because I'm all about investigating before I go live. Right? I know all about the topic.
Police wife, stop it.
Police
What?
wife. You can't let your husband
The
see
eggplant?
that side of me. You gotta hide that for me.
I'll send some dirty bath water. Cash ain't had a bath in a minute.
No, the one that I seen, it was a lady, doing something in a bucket, and I was a little bit freaked out because.
Oh God, the bucket! No.
Yes, she got paid $1,000 for doing that.
A cup too. I can't remember.
$1,000.
Yeah, just the shit in the bucket. I was like, oh God.
Oh my
On her
God.
I would poop in the bucket.
OnlyFans. I was like,
where'd the bucket? Where do you mail it? I'm just kidding.
I was like, no, she did it. She was doing it on her OnlyFans, and when I first seen it, I was like, oh my God.
See, here's the problem with OnlyFans. If you do that on OnlyFans, people get to see who you are.
Thank you.
I am not down with that.
She did an interview. I forgot her name. She did an interview on YouTube with somebody. They put it on YouTube, and I was like, oh no, I'm good.
What is wrong with
people?
Yeah. The world has gone to hell in a handbasket.
It really, if this stuff is true, it really has. I'm
It
sorry.
really
Yeah.
I don't want to be the.
If you can
the
wear your
parent-
underwear for 3 weeks, you can get a shit ton of money, Waxy.
Okay, well, I don't
God.
want to wear my panties for 3 weeks.
I don't either.
Me neither.
I don't want to wear a pair a whole day. I hate wearing
Thank you.
I
And-
didn't own a pair of underwear for like years.
And some people will pay you to go out and buy clothes and do like a fashion show on your fans only and put on the nice clothes and model them. They'll
They
pay
have
you
to buy the
money.
clothes.
I'm
Well,
like, okay,
At
that's a
least
little bit
I
better.
could do that. I mean,
hmm
that would be respectable.
hmm
This rest of this is like a whole different world. I don't get it. Boy.
Well, there's people that like just the thought of or looking or touching feet is like actual the act for them. I mean, it turns them on. I don't
Yeah.
get it.
That's a fetish, right? That's what
Yeah.
that is.
Mhm.
Yeah. Well, I've heard of that for years. I've never been with anybody where that was their thing.
Me
But
either.
I guess.
Nope. Yeah, I gotta go lay down. I'm sleepy.
Yeah. Well, I didn't mean to come on and keep you up
Look
late.
who showed up just in time. Hey, baby. I got my
Aw.
boyfriend here. Y'all
Yes.
missed
No.
Does he
No,
sleep?
he's not.
Does he sleep with you?
Yes, damn it. That's one mistake. He was so cute and little, and
Yeah.
now he'll lay on me, and he's hard to sleep. I can't get him off. If I have to get up and go to the bathroom,
Oh.
I have to lay there and like, guys.
My little guy
Right.
sleeps.
Not Dominic. I don't
Okay.
even put him up in the bed with me. I don't allow animals on the furniture. Nah.
Sitting behind me, Cash.
Yeah. I
Well,
see him.
my little guy can't jump up on the bed anymore. He's 12 years old, so that's
Make him some steps.
well. I don't want to. I like him.
Yeah.
It's a little bunk next to the bed. That's where he sleeps.
Well, I'm gonna make him quit sleeping on the bed, but he is stronger than me. So what am I gonna do?
Yeah, he's big.
You
Yeah.
can't make a 130-pound dog just stop doing
Yeah.
anything.
I got a little dog.
I could get one. I might could. Send
Well,
him away to-
it's been nice to visit. I'm glad I
He's
got to
limping.
I
He's
know.
limping for attention. You'll see it in a minute. He broke his left back leg when he was a baby, and it is stiff. And sometimes he'll like when he's like trampling through the house, he'll not use it. He'll just and he limps, especially when he wakes up. But sometimes he just limps for attention.
Oh,
Or he'll act
okay.
like he can't. He'll act like he can't get on the bed, so I have to pick his ass up and put his back end on the bed. He could totally get on the bed if I ignored him. It's so aggravating.
He just wants mama's help.
Yeah, he wants me to get off this computer right now too.
But I gotta say something to Kier first. Kier, now listen, if I come tomorrow night to visit with Red and Charlotte, you gotta understand, I have to keep my image. Kier, you don't be telling my secrets.
She tells us all your secrets.
Well, she's saying that. Well, you can read what she's saying.
Oh,
No,
look at
wait,
Cat.
I'm looking.
Yeah, she's got her grandma had porn collection in the 70s that rivaled any young guys.
I wish I knew your grandma.
And she
Kier.
just told me not to act like I was all innocent.
I know I'm not innocent.
There's parts of me that truly is innocent, like naive. Like there's things I don't know. But Kier, now listen, you and me are buddies. You're gonna have to keep my secrets, okay?
Kier, in other words, last week when we talked, don't tell everybody that Charlotte told us she's been selling her dirty underwear for 2 years, okay? It's a secret just between us.
That's a secret.
Don't tell anybody.
Charlotte might not come on if she knows.
But Lorette, one night we need to
exposed.
have a naughty stream and put it on there. 18 plus. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What do you want to naughty stream?
So we can
Huh.
talk nasty.
Do what?
So we can talk nasty.
Oh, I don't talk nasty usually. I don't talk nasty to the men I date. I Yeah, get your nasty ass up off my couch and go take a shower.
Oh,
I'm
dear.
just kidding, y'all.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Did you say
Yeah.
suck? No, I did not.
Uh,
I have had somebody do that though. That's the thing guys do sometimes. I don't get it. I ain't sucking nobody's toes.
Ew.
I know I can trust you.
You can trust me with any secret. I'll never tell more than
I
us and our
trust you,
150
Red.
closest friends.
I trust you, Red.
I missed you too. I love you, Waxy. I love all of y'all.
I love
I'm
you.
going to go night-night.
It was fun.
Okay.
I hope to see you tomorrow.
I do too. Oh, tomorrow night. Have you ever seen Shields?
See what?
Waxy?
What is it?
Shields. It's on Dick. It's Dick Dawson and Dead Kennedys in Space. Steve's friend.
No, I don't think I have.
Oh yeah, I've been on there. I've been subbing that channel for a long time.
Is it EIE or IE? It's EIE.
No,
now.
EIE.
Where do I find it?
I'll put a link in my community tab and on Twitter. It's I'll show you.
Okay.
I think it's EIE network is
Yeah,
where
it is EIE because I've been subscribed to that channel for a long time now.
I am a
Yeah.
parrot head, Terry Lynn. That's right.
A what?
I'm a parrot head. Big time.
Yeah.
You cannot. This is my wisdom speaking. You cannot have a bad time if you're listening to Buffett. The
Right.
songs,
That's true.
You just can't.
Who's Buffett?
Jimmy Buffett.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of well, I think we can honestly say it's a cult following. No.
Yeah. These murderers.
I'm trying to be facetious about Katie and her cults, but yeah, he's more famous and a bigger star than you'd ever know, but it's kind of like not in the mainstream. But he's a big deal, and I love him.
Okay, I'm going to share the screen. The other day when I came here, it showed.
Oh, you did, Terry?
Hold on. No, I'm about to. But the other day when I came here, it showed the upcoming. Okay, here it is.
Okay.
Oh, here it is. They used an old picture of me. Thanks, DK. But I'll let you slide. My avatar better have the right picture. That's all I'm saying. I'm just kidding. I said just as so what percentage is the chance that I'm going to be the Karen that y'all are making fun of?
You are not the Karen. You are not.
That's why I said I'm so not a Karen. But I can get the link for this stream and put it in chat now. Can you do that before it's?
I don't know how to do that.
Oh yeah, this is me. This is tonight. The Shields and Little Red y'all go stupid hunting through the bowels of YouTube. I can't wait.
Who said that?
Shields and I think Dick Dawson.
Okay.
And the Dead Kennedys in Space. I mean, there's a bunch of people. It looks like they're like sitting on the house voting or whatever, or like judges voting, and it's avatars with our pictures on them, and you talk. I don't know.
Okay.
I've seen the videos.
I'm gonna screenshot all these.
I'm fixing to drop the link to that
juicy
in the chat.
These juicy comments I'm reading here. I'm screenshotting this.
Oh no!
We will save that.
Charlotte's getting receipt
the next time because we're getting too late, and boy, you guys.
This is a fun screen for me. I enjoyed myself.
Impressive questions. Pretty personal.
There's the girl that yeah, that's her.
I love you guys. You're crazy.
You're crazy, Waxy.
No, they're crazy.
You weed head.
Here's my girl.
Ooh, you're going to San Francisco. Can I come?
I've never been there.
Oh, it's the most gorgeous place. I love San Francisco.
I love the.
We need to visit Palm Springs too.
I love the Blue Ridge
really
Mountains.
nice.
He's playing over Labor Day, Terry. Ooh.
Who?
On Monday. I love it. Monday. It must be.
She did one on Jeffrey Dahmer. Bailey did one on Jeff. Oh hell. I love the way she does her eye
Slow
makeup.
boat to China.
I want
Who's
my eye makeup like hers, but I don't have big eyes.
Who's the blonde stranger? Yeah.
Where?
Well, these are Buffett songs. Terry Lynn and I are having a contest here.
Cheeseburgers in paradise.
Cheeseburger, you bet. Come Monday. I really do love Come Monday. That's one of my favorite. Changes in attitudes, changes in latitudes. I love
Yeah.
that. Yeah. To be honest with you, I love them. I'm way a parrot head.
I'm not. Like, there's some of the kids in my school that my age that were the we just hung out in different groups. I was like different. I was either listening to country or like hardcore, like rap. Like my daddy he went to change the oil in my car one morning and he thought I had some underground black market rap that my brother said, Daddy, she bought that at the mall. You can't buy such shit at the mall. It was Scarface, y'all. Not the movie, the rapper. And it was bad. I had to steal that CD. Or it was a cassette. I had to steal that out of his top dresser drawer with his underwear like 6 months later.
You're kidding.
No, and I stole it because that was my favorite CD.
Gotcha.
I think Scarface was everybody, you know.
Well, for me, it was I was going through a divorce, very, very painful divorce. And I had a friend that told me, get away from that damn country music. You're crying in your beer.
I still love country.
Oh, I do too. But he said, you need Buffett. And I'm like, yeah,
That's
right.
That's a feel good kind of music.
But he was absolutely right. I mean, there's only so much crying in the beer when you're sad. And I was having a ball shooting pool and shooting darts and listening to Buffett, and it really helped me get through my divorce. Buffett.
You shot darts? Did you say you shot darts?
I did. Yeah.
Get out of my. No, I'm just kidding.
I know. Okay.
I'm just kidding. I was
I'll
joking.
try.
I actually like playing darts.
I do
like
too.
The real darts where you like. There's only one that I played in. It's where you try to get to the actual number. I don't remember what the number is. It's been a long time.
You did cricket? No,
it was darts.
No, cricket
is like 21.
Cricket is a dart game. Red.
17 or 21 or something. You try to get to that number.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know what the number is though.
Right.
We'd have to call Dottie, and I don't want to. No, I'm joking. I'm not.
No, I know. I
could probably Google it.
I didn't mean to bring that up.
Damn it, Charlotte.
It was just Buffett. It'll stick with Buffett, not the rest of it.
I just gave him a nerd, and he spit it on the floor, and then he asked for another one.
Zach Brown. Oh, Knee Deep.
Oh, I love him.
Oh, you guys, I love Knee Deep. I went to North Carolina to the beach, and I put my feet in there, and then the Kenny Chesney, the old blue chair, that blue chair song is going to be played
what
at my
state do you
funeral.
live in, Laxie?
Well, I'm not ready to tell you that.
Oh, I thought. Okay, I'm sorry. I thought it was known already. I was thinking. Have you ever been to the Beach Music Festival in North Carolina at Emerald Isle?
No, I have not. But
oh my God, I don't even know if they still have it. But it was a yearly thing. It was always. It's like
back over in your bed.
It's right around the time of the bike week. It's around Easter. It would be like now.
Okay.
And it was amazing, and you like be at this huge like amphitheater, and there's a concert, and you walk like 100 yards, and you're in the ocean.
Oh,
drunk and blistered, like blistered, drunk and blistered, blood blisters on your skin from the sun.
Right.
It was a great time.
Oh yeah, that would be. That would be.
I went to the Coachella Festival one time.
I lived in Charlotte for 2 years, Red.
Really? I love
when I was in Greensboro. My father was transferred there, and we lived there for 2 years, and I loved it. I did not want to move. I wanted to stay.
Oh, I don't have a whole lot of experience in Charlotte as far as being there. I've been there a few times, but my son's my daughter-in-law, I've got to get used.
Right.
When he got the job with the DOT company that he works for now, which he's on like a furlough because of the virus. He was working here, but they gave him a chance to transfer to Greensboro or towards the beach or west. And he chose Greensboro because she was a UNC Greensboro student. And they lived together. He's gonna make me cry thinking about it. He left home to go with his girlfriend and be a grown up after he got his head on his shoulders straight. And they came back because she was pregnant, or because you got to move back because there's a bunch of grandparents here that ain't having you there.
Absolutely.
And plus, he won't get no hours because of the virus. So he came here. He's working in a tattoo shop at night, and he works with the company. Right now, he's on unemployment until something picks up.
Okay.
But I loved Greensboro. I went to visit him. I loved it.
Oh yeah.
I said it's time to go to bed, y'all. You hear? Come here, buddy.
You think?
Come here, boy. He's got where his bottom lip sticks out. I can almost see that tooth. I'll take him and get that tooth shaved down. It ain't gonna start sticking out like one of them. No, I'll take him to the dentist. No, I'm not picking on his teeth. Like, he is not sad, y'all. Don't he sound sad?
A little.
Yeah, he's a piece of work.
Sweetheart.
Cash, get it together.
We like Cash.
Mine looking at me like, "Where's my food?"
He's back
mama?
there. He's back there looking at me. Ooh.
My dog's sleeping. He's the smart one in the group.
You ain't getting no more.
Oh, guess what happens tomorrow?
What?
I get my second vaccine shot.
You don't get to spit it out and then ask for more. We're going to.
I'm a little nervous.
You get your what? Number 2 or number?
My number 2. Yep.
Is that the last one, or do you gotta have 3 with that one?
No, I got the 2 type.
Which one did you use? Moderna?
I got Pfizer.
Oh no! See,
be
careful with that. Yeah, I'm getting Moderna. They talking about the Pfizer and the Johnson & Johnson causes blood clots, and I'm like, oh no.
I did hear that about
the government is doing it,
but I didn't hear that.
Trying to get rid of the government's trying to get rid of women. No.
What?
Don't say that because you're gonna have me thinking about that all night.
Well, so my first shot, I had 4 days. 2, I really felt sick, and then 2, I was just kind of mild sick. So they say the second shot has worse side effects. I'm like, I don't want it to be worse than the first
I heard
shot.
that the second was not as bad.
Oh, I hope that's true.
I think it depends on you.
Just get yourself checked for the blood clots, okay?
Well, I don't have insurance, so I don't have a job. I don't leave the house hardly. I haven't checked in.
The shots are free, hon.
Yeah, but I haven't even. I didn't know that. I hadn't. Get off of me! I can't.
Your Walgreens should have it for sure.
Yeah, they do.
Now.
But I didn't know it was free until the other day.
Yeah, it's free. But mine is through the Army.
Oh yeah.
And I told my daughter, I said, you should go with me because last time there was a whole bunch of really good-looking guys at the Army.
No. I won't say anything.
But she didn't think I was even funny. So
I'm gonna get beat up by my dog if I don't get off of here. Hey, look, he'll lean into this chair because it rolls.
How are you feeling, MB? No symptoms. Okay.
He'll lean into this chair until he pushes me like into the wall. I can't do nothing. Wax, I'm telling you.
I see it.
Pretty soon he's gonna start pulling you away from the desk.
He can't get no heavier.
Is he supposed to get bigger yet?
He's only 2. He just turned 2.
Oh,
so,
well,
yeah,
about 2 there.
He's about full grown, but I mean he won't quit eating.
Oh.
These are mine. Can I eat today?
And I don't think dogs are supposed to have chocolate.
This ain't chocolate. It's a nerd.
Okay. Am I right? They're not supposed to.
But he's not eating them. And I'll give him one, and he'll spit it on the towel right beside of him, and then ask for another one.
You're giving him a nerd?
Mm-hmm. Hell, isn't it? He's pissing on the floor. But I can't eat them.
I would think he wouldn't like a nerd.
He don't. He's pissing on the floor. He just don't want me to have it.
Yeah.
He wants me to stay little.
I love nerds. Send me a couple through the internet here.
No, he said don't. He's sleepy. I gotta go night.
Yeah.
I love y'all.
All right.
I
will
will
get that
see
box
you
of candy.
if I'm not having vaccine problems.
Stay out of them chocolate dicks.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Oh my God.
That's how you're gonna end this.
I'm kidding, Kano. Give me a break. You have chocolate dicks all day.
You're kidding me, Red.
Uh-huh.
You're gonna end it with that kind of comment.
Lorette,
I love y'all.
Price is knocking on the
Chocolate
door.
or strawberry or vanilla. I don't care. Whatever kind of dick you want.
That's
Lorette.
right. That's right, Kier.
Lorette.
Got it, babe.
Price,
Got it.
Price conflict is knocking on the door there.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm dropping nerds everywhere. Just like in high school. I just dropped them left and right. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding, y'all.
Just like high school.
I'm such a dork.
That was
I couldn't even.
that
was
was
such a dork.
funny.
No, it wasn't. That was so
I liked it.
Hey, Christ. Hey, Trouble. I didn't mean to holler in y'all's ear. I'm sorry. I'm excited about going to bed. If he ain't going to talk.
Dicks.
If you took angles, is he over watching a different channel?
He's quiet.
No.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, okay. There he is.
You can hear me now?
A little bit.
Yeah, I can hear you. Hi.
Okay. Hi, what's going on with chocolate dicks?
Yeah, what's going on with that?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Putting up cute eggplants.
I won't make
You,
It's Cassandra's fault.
well,
It's Cassandra's fault.
I think the most eggplants was police wife life. What I saw.
Cassandra started it, and then police wife up. Yeah.
Yeah, they were tag teamed.
Yep. They were not leave us alone.
Is that like a KJ three-way?
They probably passed our house on the way.
This channel turned yellow a long time.
All right. We are on the way to bed. Somebody needs to put us to sleep. Like, really put us to sleep.
It's going to be X-rated here pretty soon.
Yeah, we don't need that. No.
My name is
I'm on
Cassandra.
strike for right now. Okay.
18 and older.
Police wife, I see you. You naughty, naughty girl.
I've got to go watch that video. It's going to drive me crazy.
The one you put in the chat.
No, this I'm not gonna say because I bet I feel like they're talking about me. And
Police wife.
Yeah,
me
look
too.
at her. Look at her. She is so naughty tonight.
I always miss it. I don't like. I like eggplant parmesan. I like that fried.
Be careful, Red. Be real careful.
You might start something
No,
else
I
by
wanna-
saying that.
Slice it up, throw it in the frying pan. That's the best way to have them.
Oh God.
Fried eggplant.
I'm gonna pee my pants. You
No, me
guys
too. I gotta
stop.
go to sleep.
Oh yes, that's right. You can front hug all you want.
I don't. Yeah, I thought it was side hug. Where did the front hug come? That's the regular hug.
That's her version, because she's making fun of the side hug. So now, if once you get married, you get the front hug. And did anybody besides me see her do that attempt at dancing or whatever the hell? She has absolutely no rhythm, and she did this twisting of her arms.
No, yo, this thing.
It was terrible.
Look, she did that in her video earlier. I just can only say if she ever gets sick of Todd and she thinks she wants a new life, and they split up, because women will go, and sometimes men get the midlife or whatever. I hope if they ever split up temporary, I do hope it's temporary, and they get back together and have to deal with each other. I hope that the first woman he hooks up with after her, and maybe the only one, they can get right back together, Is
They're
whatever
gonna be
they
thinking
are,
about that
a
cupcake and
funny.
that
I
hot
want to
pocket.
date a funny person, just so she can shut up.
That would be funny. That would be funny.
They wouldn't date him. He wouldn't
You
date.
hear what I said, right, Little Red?
I didn't
did
hear
not.
you.
I said they gonna be thinking about the hot pocket and the cupcake he was
I don't
slobbing
want
all
to
over
talk
his
about hot
face.
pocket. I will never eat another hot pocket again. And it's not just because of this stream. There's another one that's worse. I'd rather
Oh
watch.
God.
I'd rather watch him eat a hot pocket than what I heard about.
Hot Pockets on Just Brit's channel earlier.
Don't repeat it, please, God.
I'm not. I'm just trying.
Just Google it, y'all, and you
not,
deserve it.
I'm not. That caught me off guard.
See, I didn't even Google it, and they told it any damn way.
Christ, did you see that video we're all talking about?
No, I was warned not to. Brit
Yeah.
did.
No. She's saying Toad. She's talking about Katie's husband doing the mukbang. Eating a hot pocket.
I told you he did it.
Huh?
I told you he did it. I told you he had an OnlyFans.
It's terrible.
It's not OnlyFans though, is it?
Well, I don't know whoever.
He probably does.
It was on Reddit and then on Twitter.
Oh, sweet Lord, Kier.
See how we let a guy in the fight club. Now none of our secrets are safe.
Well, I just wondered if he'd seen it. It made me sick. It was so disgusting. I just wondered what his reaction was.
I've been trying to end my stream for 30 minutes, and I loved his people. So I just
What kind of cupcake was it?
I'm gonna be sleep streaming in about 15 minutes. Y'all gonna have taking it back old school. Loretta's sleeping at her desk.
You'll get a reputation. Be careful.
Huh?
You'll
we'll
get
give him something to talk about. Who's the singer in the group? Where's Veronica?
White cream is all over his face.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. It's terrible.
Whose cream is it?
It's the center of a Hostess cupcake.
Oh.
It damn sure ain't Katie's.
So it's not organic.
It ain't nothing she cooked. We know that. I look tired. Like, I got bags under my eyes.
Well, that's why I'm not showing my face.
Well,
maybe I'll put makeup on.
I try to make myself do it sometimes, like once in a while. I don't ever want to be all the whole stream.
Yes, Terry Lynn. He attempted a seductive voice. Yes.
Pelvis thrust. Terry Lynn is giving me some good information.
What are we doing with this pelvis thrust here?
Who are you looking at? What are you seeing?
Terry Lynn. Terry Lynn's got a pelvis thrust going on here.
Yeah.
All right, y'all.
White cream all over his cheek.
Yeah. Yep. It was.
I'm sorry. I know that we've talked about death and horrid accidents and gunshot wounds. I'm sorry y'all are having to listen about Todd trying to be sexy. I'm sorry. Trigger warning all throughout this video. Trigger warning.
This is a trigger warning. It absolutely is.
Rexy Todd trigger warning.
Wait, it could be worse, Waxy. Katie could do that video.
Oh God.
Oh, sweet Jesus,
God. No. Red, you didn't. Oh God.
Yeah, mental picture.
Yeah, that it may. Yeah.
Can I go to sleep now, y'all?
Yeah.
Okay.
You
I
earned
hope
it.
y'all have sweet dreams.
Nice.
Like a hostess cake.
Oh God, we gotta clear the air. Say something different.
Pineapple pizza.
Okay, pineapple pizza. That's another person, but yeah, that's better. Much better. Oh,
You just debate pineapple pizza in your sleep.
Oh, that's better. I feel better. Thank you, Red.
Now I got a red lipstick on. I can go to sleep.
You're putting red lipstick on?
No, it's not red. It's not supposed to be red.
Oh.
It's supposed to be like, it's not the color it's supposed to be.
Okay.
But I did put it on because my lips are dry. I don't know where my chapstick is right this minute.
When I do these live streams, my lips get so dry. You have to
It's the beer. I'm just kidding.
I didn't have a beer.
I was joking. I do.
I didn't have
I'm
a beer.
still awake. What is that noise?
I still laugh at the first live stream of yours I ever joined when you took Carl and Katie a B.
I did what?
You took Carl and KJ a B.
I was drinking heavily,
Yeah,
probably.
that was great. That was
She
that
she
was
is a bee. KJ
Yeah.
I mean,
is a bee. That's a true statement.
that is a true statement. It's factual.
It's fact.
Allegedly. In my opinion, allegedly, that's a fact, Jack.
Yes. Allegedly, that's a fact.
Jack. I want to get me a boyfriend named Jack, so I can say that's a fact, Jack. There's other things you can say
Naughty
too.
squirrels. I love it. That's
Well,
right.
have y'all ever heard Unirock say, "What in the Sam Hill is this?" Have you ever heard him say it? He don't say it Sam Hill. He says it kind of like Sang Hill or something. Okay, where I grew up, and he's like in Ohio. Where I grew up, my daddy, everybody used to say, "What in the Sam Hill is that?"
My grandfather used to say that.
There's a dude down the road from me named Sam Hill. Well, no, he's not down the road anymore. He's in prison for the rest of for like
Oh,
next
dear.
40,
Oh, dear.
just for 40 years. He'll be out in 40.
Well, I always heard Sam Hill. Yeah.
Did you?
That's
They
what
named it Sam. They named the firstborn Sam Hill. I'm like, really?
I need to get of my favorite lip product and get on stream, email them for a sponsorship. Well, that would be amazing, Kiki. I don't know how to do any of that.
I'm very what is I don't even know what I was gonna say. I don't like change. So if I get something I like, I stick with it. Look, I've got 3 of these. They're L'Oreal. I've got the tops, but I have a lipstick brush.
Yeah.
Because they're so empty and they're discontinued.
Oh,
I can
you
order them
love 'em.
online. I can order them online, but they're like $50 because they're discontinued. And it's L'Oreal. I can't read anymore.
Oh dear.
But it's just that color, and I got it. I'm ashamed. My mama has used this color for 15 years, and it's my favorite. And I'm down to scraping the bottom of the barrel, and I'm gonna have to go online and order it.
Yes, you are. It's pretty on you.
But this ain't it.
Oh.
It's the
Well,
color
whatever you're wearing right now is pretty on you.
It's too red, orangey red looking.
Well, you're really small right now.
And what?
You've got
I have gained a lot of weight. I gained 15 pounds. I weigh 120 today, all day.
I think everybody's gained weight this winter because of sitting around with this COVID thing.
Well, I mean, 120 is usually not little for me,
Oh,
but
that
I
is-
weighed 107 for.
You
I got
are
down to 104.
tiny
Yeah,
girl.
I got ribs showing that it's not healthy looking, but I'm a healthy weight. It's just my shape.
Yeah,
But
you are tiny.
I never thought I'd hear that in my whole life. Never.
Well,
I ain't been tiny ever.
110 is what the Friends girls weighed when they were on that show. They had to weigh 110 pounds. Jennifer Aniston weighed like 122, and they made her lose weight to be on
Shut
the
up.
show.
Are you serious?
That was a real story. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Allegedly, I read it in a magazine.
See, people who have known me my whole life, my mom and my brother said, I ain't never thought I'd see a grown woman walk around with a tail that wide. Screw you.
Yeah.
He just picks on me because he's got this something about butts. I don't know. He always picks on me. But to normal people, to people that don't know me, I'm just a small person. I'm just a regular person. To people who saw 300-pound me and 200-pound me my whole life,
I can't imagine.
they think I'm. You've seen the pictures though, right?
No, I have not.
Oh
No.
God, I've got one. Where is that? I've showed it on camera. I put it on here.
You
All right,
did.
Mhm.
I've never seen it.
You've seen it? Trouble.
No.
I want to know who you were before you were cross conflict. You ain't gonna convince me you won't talking. I believe you. I want to know.
You
You were somebody else?
No.
He had to be.
No, I didn't.
He had to be. He knows too much.
Oh,
Well, I got
maybe
nothing
he
but-
just watches.
No, you don't go from just watching to being on panel and talking. You don't do it. I know. I know who you are. I know who you are. I got your number. I'm gonna call you later. I'm just kidding. Where is this picture? Oh,
Yeah, I want to see this picture. Has everybody else already seen it? Yeah, have you all seen it?
The last time I showed one, they said they'd already seen it. Let me think.
Care really does have to go. Well, I think some of us do too. We're just fighting it. We're like, one shoulder says do it, the other shoulder says don't do it. That's what I think. But now I got to see the picture.
Hold on.
I'm waiting for the picture.
Oh, give me a second. Oh, I'm gonna fall. See, I ain't even got my legs up underneath me. I'm off balance. I'm off kilter.
Off kilter.
My what's it called? Your something. What is it called? Where your weight is? I don't know.
Proportions.
I'll think of it while I'm getting this picture. Hold on.
Okay.
My core is not right. Hold on.
Oh, your core. That's a good word for exercise.
Weight trainer. Okay. Gotta get the core.
Yeah, trainer. That's right. That's a good word.
No, she's not drunk, Mrs. Cassandra, because she's not calling TJ all kind of bees yet.
Yeah, I ain't drunk. I don't get drunk very often.
Yeah. I was drunk one time I came on and she was drunk. With the belt toe knees spanked. Terry Lynn, he would enjoy that. I don't think.
Terry Lynn. Oh dear. You make me. I'm gonna have to pee. I'm not even kidding. This is crazy. Oh.
Yeah, police wife. I'm old and tired too.
Yeah.
Where's it? Red.
She's digging.
She must have
Show
been.
the pic. Oh no, not the depends. Not the depends. Anything but that. Oh dear. I know it was good enough for the other content creators. Seem to utilize that, but I don't want to.
Digging for the cupcakes and the cream.
Oh dear. It's one of those things I could say you should go see it, but on the other hand, I almost if I want to be nice, I should tell you don't go see it. It's disgusting.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I saw 2 girls in a cup in college.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That was enough.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of tame now, but 20 years ago, that was cutting edge internet stuff.
Yeah.
With dial-up modem.
Yeah, I think it would be.
I mean, it's still gross, but
right.
There's
Right.
been much worse things since then.
Yeah. Well, I've heard things tonight that I never heard of before. I mean, I hate to say that because it shows I'm kind of an idiot, but it's the
You're not
truth.
an idiot. I never heard of a hot pocket before. Like, who would have the time to know that that thing is done enough that it needs a nickname?
Yeah. Yeah. But what 50-year-old father goes online
I just shot myself
and does such a shitty thing? I mean, I have no words. I don't get it.
My God, y'all! I just found a picture and I said, "Who is that?" It's me. Damn, they don't look like me. Who took that picture? Okay, y'all. This was extra big. This is not my biggest though. I got a little bit bigger. I would get real big and then I'd lose like 100 pounds. I would get real big and I would lose.
Wow.
But I've kept this weight off this weight's probably off forever because my stomach's teeny. I hate doing this, but y'all have seen it most of
Red,
it.
I don't know if you're aware of this, but we can't see the picture.
Yeah, I know. I hadn't showed you yet.
Oh.
Okay, this is
She's getting ready.
This is the day I graduated. I think I started smoking that year.
Graduated high school?
Yes, and I weighed like 140 pounds when I started my senior year and 204 when I graduated.
Oh.
Marijuana. That's another reason. But that's me, the day I graduated.
Okay.
I was like 194 pounds there. 190. I don't know. Don't ask me my weight. I don't know. And I met Kim. We went looking for a karaoke, but that was 2011.
Well, you're really pretty.
This picture freaked me out just now. Well,
okay, yeah.
I was like,
that
I was
surprises
almost
me. It does.
250, 270 pounds. Do
Yeah.
what?
That was you. Wow.
Well, good job on losing the weight, hon.
Indeed.
Good doctors. Good doctors. Good ulcer. No, I didn't get this. I was around 135 to 145 for 6 years, and that ulcer got me. That hospital trip.
Oh, that's right.
100
Yeah.
after the surgery, I couldn't eat because my stomach had staples
Right.
or stitches. So I was 120 when I went into the hospital. I'd lost weight, but after I got out, I got down to like 104.
Wow. Yeah.
So I'm back up to 120.
Yeah. I think
Like,
you look good. You look real good.
in 2 days, I will be 114 again because I'll gain it and then I'll lose it. But hey, I'm alive.
Well, it's nice to. I mean, maybe it was hard to show the picture, and I know I didn't and never saw it, and Christ never saw it, but you did. It's amazing. I mean,
Thank you.
truly amazing. So, yeah, good job.
Yeah, it's hard to believe that was most of my life. I was big.
Well, you have to prove it, because I never would have believed it.
I like being not big. I do like it. But there is such a thing as people telling you you're too skinny and being offended. And that used to piss me off so bad when I never knew what that felt like. But when people who knew me at work would come in and I'd lost weight and they're like, how long are you going to keep losing? They would say it like an accusatory.
Yeah.
I'm not on drugs. I'm not a crackhead. I've got an ulcer. So there is a thing where if I get 400 pounds tomorrow, I wake up and I'm fat. I will never. Well, let me back up because I've done it. And when I didn't mean to do it, just out of anger. But that's something I try to be conscious of. Not skinny, fat,
body shaming.
Try not to.
Right.
I ain't perfect though.
Right.
So,
So wait, body shaming is bad. I'll always agree with that. But is stupid shaming bad?
What kind?
Stupid shaming.
Oh,
what?
Well,
stupid shaming. I mean,
some people deserve it, but yeah.
I mean, is that a bad thing? I don't know.
I don't know. I have been online and it was in this community. And somebody said the word stupid, and then someone else said, you can't say that word. It's offensive. Really?
Who is it offending?
The stupid people.
How would they know they're stupid?
Right. They're stupid. I mean,
you can't offend a stupid person because they don't know they're being offended.
That's a good point.
Well, don't call me dork because I won't know I know I'm a dork. Never mind. I embrace my inner dork.
That's a good question.
Police wife life. You're a grandmom. You're entitled to saggy boobs.
I'm a grandma. Oh, can I show you the baby today?
Please,
Not your
wife,
boobs.
life.
Keep your shirt on.
Honey, I'm right there with you, and
I need somebody to call my phone.
nothing is where it used to be, and yeah.
Lose 195 pounds and see what it. No. Yeah.
This Cash.
Huh?
Is he an American pit?
Yes. No, not a pit. American Bulldog. Johnson American Bulldog.
Okay.
Slap him
I'm trying to see how tall my dog's going to get. She's like a year and some change.
Okay. I went inside a baby. Well, I'm going to quit saying that because I almost see the baby a lot. Like a lot. Where's my pictures?
Wait, Terry and Jim, did you both buy yours? Is that what I'm here understanding?
Buy what?
I think maybe boobs.
I never wanted boobs, even when mine got small, because I had like triple D's when I was 14 years old. But you get under 150 pounds and it's like you set a helium balloon free.
They're
gone. I'll take a small pair if somebody wanted to give me some. I'd
Yes.
rather have a butt though. I'd much rather have a butt.
Yeah, that's the cheapest.
I would get bed sores if I sat in a chair for 12 hours a day now, probably. I had a bed sore almost at one time when I was in the hospital because I ain't got no tail.
You did? Oh my gosh, Terry.
Wait, where's my baby?
Well, then you deserve your new boobs.
So
hon.
funny.
Good for you.
Oh, that's so
Good for
Where
you.
are my damn?
Oh.
What is he laughing at? I'm gonna kick him in the butt. I'm trying to find the picture.
Well, Miss Cassandra's going shopping, it looks like.
Okay, look at the baby. Wow.
Oh,
I ain't finished yet.
she's beautiful, honey.
She's
She's beautiful.
mad at her. Look, I did video. I got her laughing, but you can't hear what I had to do to get her laughing. But I love her.
Oh, yes. She's just beautiful.
This is why I changed. I didn't.
Yes.
My whole ass insides. It's like somebody did something to me.
Right.
It's like I got the Frankenstein done to me. I don't know, but I can't even hardly get mad.
I totally understand that. I get that, Red.
Do you get it?
I
Like people
totally
say,
do.
you don't know love until you have a grand. I love my youngest just as much as I love that baby. It's a different love.
Yes.
But I could still get mad when I had children.
Yes.
I don't know. There's just something.
Okay. I have 7 grandbabies, and my oldest is 16.
I can't even look at their pictures. Like,
you will never get mad at them. It's you know how you got mad at your kids. You will not get mad at your grandkids. It just doesn't happen.
Mm-hmm. Every time I hold her, she eats milk, usually poops on me, or while I'm holding her. But she hadn't done that lately. I'm gonna quit saying that and making a joke of it because she hadn't done it in a long time. But she used to pee and poop on me, and she always falls asleep. And then you don't want to put her down. I don't know if she ever sleeps not in somebody's arms. Really.
Oh.
I wake up in the mornings and I want to walk down there and see her.
Yes. Yeah. It's the best.
And then somebody tell me I ain't changed. My whole heart changed. Like my insides are whole different than they did. I don't know how, but I promise.
Right.
Look at this one. Look at this one though. But this changes me hard too. Look at that. That was at 4 o'clock this morning. I woke up.
There's the puppy.
And he was mad at me because I didn't get into bed, I think. I fell asleep in this chair.
You have blessings everywhere.
So I got in the bed and I'm laying there on my back. I'm still looking at Twitter, and because I just woke up and whatever. And I'm laying there and all of a sudden I hear and a breath in my face, and I'm like, great. But you can't help but love it. Because he's just the sweetest thing. He loves me. I'm his person. I'm his person. He can't do anything else without his person. I don't know. He's my person too.
Yeah.
Besides that,
he loves you. You can see it.
I love her so much. I love him too.
Listen, here, Terry Lynn has run marathons.
I don't know why anybody wants to run for fun.
What we learned
I wish I could.
by staying up this late. We would not have learned that if we had not stayed up tonight. Marathon.
What's a marathon?
That's 26 miles.
I have family that runs all the time. If you see me, if y'all know what I look like, if you ever are driving around anywhere and you think you see me running, please call 911 or whatever the number is where you live. I'm not running for fun. I wish I could, but my knees cracked. It was never fun for me.
So you're running to get away from something.
Somebody's chasing my ass.
Right,
I promise.
right. Yeah. Okay.
Before my surgery, I could walk, and this is not a lie. I would promise this. I could walk a slow stroll to the mailbox and back, and I was out of breath. I can run now probably, but it's not good for my knees. I've got PTSD, and I would probably think somebody was chasing me. I don't know. It just wouldn't be fun. But I'm totally envious for anybody that can, because I wished I'd have done that when I was younger.
Wow.
Youth is wasted on the young.
And I agree that grandbabies are our blessings. Police wife life, 100%.
She said what?
He said grandbabies are our blessing.
Man, I knew I needed her. I knew the day when they told us that they didn't tell us she was pregnant because they just found out, but I knew it was coming. Their daddy had some massive strokes right the week of Father's Day, and when they went in to operate, he coded twice.
Oh.
And they had to close up the surgery and stop he had a massive bleed that they said it's a waiting game. And they said half of his brain is mush and he will never be the same.
Uh-oh.
That man checked out of the hospital 4 days later and went back to work within a week.
Well, they didn't know what they were talking about.
No, but you can tell a little bit with his like speech or whatever. Not his speech, but you can just tell this side doesn't move as much. But they told him when he was unconscious, and it's like he woke up and was feeding himself. It's like, we needed that baby. She wasn't born in this earth to have a job other than for us to love her.
Right.
But, if nothing had happened to his daddy and they said, we're pregnant and she's got 2 years left of college, and we'd have probably been just out of pieces. Like, why so soon?
Right.
We've been together 5.5 years. I needed that baby. She changed my life.
Yes.
Just like when she came. I found out about her in August. And she got here in February, just when I needed her.
Yep. Okay, if I'm understanding this correct.
What, ma'am?
Terry Lynn has had breast cancer 3 times.
Oh, my. Oh.
Is that true? And you do marathons? Woman,
you are amazing.
Amazing. Amazing. That is more than,
I have a friend that had it, an EMS worker that worked with the county I was at the hospital with. She had breast cancer when I was fired. And I just saw on Facebook that now it had metastasized to her bones. And her and her partner, they have a daughter that's like 8 years old. It's now in her brain, and they've given her, I think she said 6 to 12 months. So they're planning a trip to Disney, and they're big, a huge Christmas. She's trying to plan the rest of her life in 1 year.
Yeah.
Gosh, stop being extra. So Terry, you're amazing.
Red, my dog can see Cash on your background.
What'd you say? He's whining in my ear. I can't hear you.
No, my dog can see Cash on TV. She's
He's me.
Is she got a crush?
Can you hear him?
She can see him. Yeah, she can hear him now.
I think there's a love fest going on.
Come here.
A doggy love fest.
He's like, he ain't worried about no dog. He wants me to go. He wants me. I love y'all. I got to get off here.
Okay.
I've been saying it for an hour. I mean it this time. Childhood friend loss. I'm sorry, Mr. Panda.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody. I love y'all. I'm coming, guys. Bye. Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, Christ.
Bye, John Boy. Bye, Ma. Bye, Pa. Cash says bye. He loves Mother. Root. Bye, y'all. See you tomorrow at the Shields Network.